New ARP fit right on my jeans. Pop 2 pills, go chase my dreams. Never stay down, can't fuck with the team. Play with the money, gon' be a crime scene. I got the green, the pills, the white. 2 Glocks on me don't mean I can't fight. Still gon' die if you try. Still gon' ride with the fire. I hang with the killers, the robbers, the scammers, but I can't hang with no slackers. Nah, pimp game strong, I don't got a slapper. Smoking on the backwood, smoking. Still wish a nigga would. Florida shit, I just hit a jug. Bitch, I'm on the top floor, no nigga wish he could. You wishing. Stepping on shit, just check my forces. Living this street shit, don't gotta force it. Cut her off, she was too boring. I like to fucking record it.
We good.
I don't want to go to jail and have to keep
We live, baby. This is whoops. What is this? I think this is episode 197.
Hey, we about to be 200 soon.
197? Because the last one I did was with Mike, right? 196. So, yeah, this is episode 197 of the No Hangover podcast. It's your boy, Eric. What's good? We got some familiar faces and one new friend. Here we go. So, yeah, we got Mike Lowe. We had him on last time. D-Law over here.
Know what it is.
And we got a new guest. Introduce yourself, man. What's good?
Yeah, Johnny Maserati,
Mozzie.
Hey.
Trevor.
What's good, brother?
A.K.A. Mr. Brr.
Have you ever done a podcast before? You ever been on a podcast?
Never.
No?
Never
All right, so,
talked on camera or nothing.
No? So how comfortable are you? Like, I mean, you do music, right?
Hell yeah.
So how, I mean, what's, as far as like getting on the mic, like obviously that's pretty easy for you. What got you into that? Like what got you into starting to rap, or like when did you start to realize that you wanted to do music?
I mean, I always, like since I was a kid, like since I first heard rap music, I always wanted to make my own.
Word. Shit
like that's always been a hobby for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been making music, since like a jit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like little, just fucking around and shit like that. But lately I've been thinking like, I want to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've been doing it for years, on and off type shit.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't made a song in like years. You know what I'm saying? I just made, the new ARP, you know what I'm saying? I made a couple other ones and shit like that recently.
Yeah.
Like the past couple of months and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I've been on and off just fucking with it, but I wanna really see what I could do with this music shit.
Word.
So I'm, I'm saying, I'm trying to see what it is.
What motivated you to want to, kind of see what else it has for you? Obviously, you said
I just feel like I'm just better than all these niggas I be hearing and shit like that.
No cap.
And I just
Here
be
we
like,
go.
I just be hearing my shit. I be sending it around to people.
Yeah.
It really be people be telling me, like, nah, you need to fucking your shit fire. You need to do that shit. I just be like, fuck it, you only live once. Like, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it don't, then fuck it. Yeah. I ain't the really type of nigga to really be, thinking too hard. I just I fuck with it, so I'm gonna just do it and see what happens.
Hey,
Let me tell you one quick story.
Go ahead.
One time we was in high school, right? When you're at high school, every niggas always be freestyling at the lunch table, whatever. So if y'all ever hear me say the famous line, "You don't want beef with the chef," came from this nigga right here. He said that shit when he was battling somebody. The whole fucking everybody around was like, "What?" It was going crazy. Shut that shit down.
Oh man, you don't want beef with the chef.
You stay quiet, so when he rapped, they was like, "What the fuck?" Out of nowhere.
I wasn't really like that. I'm not really a talkative person at all. So when. You said niggas see me freestyling and they was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
They get to see that side of it.
And that line shut it down.
Yeah.
After that, it was like, all right, we going to class. Niggas don't even like going to class.
I mean, I respect that though. Like in an artist is like, they don't got to do too much talking, all the other shit. They just let their music do their talking for them. Like you're gonna see what I do when I get on this beat, when I spin these bars, when I'm fucking slicing you up with my words, and you don't even know what the fuck is going on. Especially in rap, you gotta appreciate that. Especially nowadays with social media, Twitter, Instagram, everybody, subtweeting this or being subliminal with that. Like, just let your music do the talking, and then we'll see who's real.
Just my personality. I'm just generally not a talkative nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know with the music shit, you kind of got to put yourself out there a little more. So I'm just trying to see, put myself out there a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a podcast. Trying to shoot a couple videos, shit like that.
About to start doing shows.
Shows, all that shit.
So how'd y'all link up? How'd y'all get to know each other?
Fucking since
Shit,
So I'm trying to since what?
since 14.
14?
So
Some
almost
shit been-
Freshman
been-
year,
Almost
freshman
15
year
years,
in high
man.
school.
Yeah.
Damn. So that shit runs deep.
Been in fights,
Yeah.
races,
It's like my brother.
cops, everything, girls. We can write a book.
Damn. All right. So
This nigga always had my back though.
word. So what's
Now his ass back.
what's the next move then? Y'all just put out a song recently. You
Oh, yeah.
two.
Yeah, new ARP. It's originally his song.
Word.
And then when I heard it, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm going in. And then I didn't even write. I just thought of the verse like the same day I heard it.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to him. I was like, that's cool. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So and we went to the studio, recorded it, and it's out now on all platforms.
So that's a remix essentially.
Yeah, a remix. Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Facts.
Damn. All right. What's the concept behind that song? I know if it's coming from Free Minds, I know there's got to be a deeper meaning to it.
Go ahead. Let him know, Chris.
It's just new ARP. It's just like you gotta stay strapped out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I made that song, I was just smoking, drinking. You know what I'm saying? I just got on the mic, start talking my shit, for real. You know what I'm saying? And the concept is simple. Just you gotta stay strapped out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is going out bad. Niggas is dying, getting robbed.
By everybody too. Police.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I mean, shit. It's just you gotta stay strapped out here. That's be the concept for real.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's the thing about being a free mind. You know what I mean? It's just think for your motherfucking self.
yeah.
Don't be locked into a way of thinking. Don't believe everything you told, everything you shown.
Yeah.
And all of us do that shit.
I think
You too.
that's comfort more than anything. You get comfortable, you start thinking shit's sweet, and hey, life it doesn't matter whether you're a millionaire or you're poor on the street. Life got a way of fucking everybody over, so you got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's. So.
The thing is, you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
Meaning,
Then it's too late.
you don't know until you experienced it. Somebody could tell you all day. If you don't know it yourself, you can't take what somebody else said. Can't.
Yeah. I mean experience for me, I think experience is the biggest teacher, and that goes for that. And I feel like a lot of people want to read about shit and I heard this on a podcast or I saw this on the news and think they know something, but
Exactly.
they've never gone through any heartaches, any hardships, nothing like that. So like their perception of what life is and like what it really is gets skewed so much because they're just seeing it through filters of different things, not through their own eyes. And going out and experience shit, just living life, just fucking taking a chance on something, moving somewhere, taking a new job or doing some shit like that. They just get so in their own world. That filter of reality really fucking warps your perception on shit.
When I was legit making music, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to think all hard about some shit to say, but like now, I done been through, man, I've been through it all. So now it just come out because it's just real shit. I'm just spitting. It ain't like I'm sitting around thinking of some shit that's gonna sound cool.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my life. Like, if you don't live how I live, you don't think how I think, that's cool, but I don't make this shit sound good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like make it sound good on the beat. Anybody could rock with it.
Yeah. You're from Orlando?
I'm from the Bronx originally.
I can kind of hear it in your
Birthplace
accent.
of hip hop.
Yeah. I mean, I've been out here for a while. I was in South Florida for a while. I've been all over. Like, I be all over. For it.
You like it down here better or you like it in New York better?
I mean, New York's
Don't lie, Florida the best.
Yeah.
You know it.
I mean, shit. I mean, I fuck with Florida. Like, I'm a Florida nigga. Like, I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
No cap. I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
I'm a Florida nigga. Like, I do go to New York a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said,
a Florida nigga just
I live
hit a
back
jug.
and forth. Hell yeah. I live back and forth my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been, I got family out there, family out here. So I type shit. I've been doing a lot of back and forth. So, but I don't know. I think Florida's my home. I don't really see myself leaving Florida.
Great place to be.
Great place.
I lived in Pennsylvania for a year, and those winters, man, that shit is something else.
I'm not fucking with the driving in the snow and all
Hell
that.
no.
Really,
I'd much rather
Black
deal with
ice.
rain or
Yeah,
a hurricane than all that snow, that black ice. That shit is scary because you don't even see that, and you just start fishtailing. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, but Florida is definitely.
Gotta warm up the car for fucking 20 minutes,
real.
scrape ice off the windshield, put on fucking 3 layers of clothes, thermals. Come on, man.
That's too much. Too much.
2 pairs of socks.
What you thinking over there, Mike? You've been quiet over there.
Nah, I'm just chilling, listening to my boy.
This is an OG Florida nigga right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Florida his whole life.
Shit. What
Yeah,
you been
I'm
up to
bored.
since what? It's been what, 2 weeks since we recorded?
Yeah, about 2 going on 3. Man, I just been chilling, man, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was a good podcast though.
Yeah,
y'all was touching on
Yeah.
some,
There's
some,
definitely-
some
For
deep
sure.
concepts.
That's
We're-
my lane. You know what I'm saying? You know, my boys promoting this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the entourage. So I'm just
Hey.
kicking back, listening to him, you know. I'm on the Zod
Yeah.
vibe. You dig?
That could be a hook right there. I'm on the Zion vibe. I'm on the
Yeah,
Zion
nah. I'm not
vibe.
gonna lie though, that shit was fun. The podcast that we did,
Yeah,
it definitely
it
was.
was.
It definitely made you think.
fuck with it,
Yeah, it
yeah.
made you think about shit. And I did get a lot of people, you know, hitting me up about it, be like, "Oh, damn, that was good," or you know, just making little comments, hitting me up. So
bro.
that was definitely fun. I mean,
That's
that's
just my lane, bro. Like I'm deeper than like I can stay on the surface, bro. But since a little boy, bro, I always saw just a couple layers deeper.
yeah.
You know, so I ain't saying I'm some wizard. I'm just saying like I happen just to go a little deeper. You know, just my life. So yeah, man, it's been raining all day out here, man. I don't know whoever listening where you from, but it's been a rainy, wet day today. Flood warnings.
Damn, for real, I saw somebody out in Tampa. They're all flooded out there.
They flooding out there in Tampa. So shout out to my my Georgia people, man.
Y'all know
Floods
the
out there.
hurricanes. They always come in like
Yeah.
September,
Yeah, it's-
October.
yeah, we're in the-
September. That's when Charlie came.
Yeah, we're in the
Francis,
thick of
them
hurricane
big-ass
season
shit.
right now, so
Yeah.
better get your
September ain't nothing to
plywood and
play
your
with.
water. Shit.
Y'all remember Charlie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
You remember shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's when schools were shut down, trees was down, power lines.
Yeah, Harvey was bad too.
Harvey.
Didn't that hit Texas though?
Yeah, that was Texas. That was
No, I hit us too.
Well, we got the outer bands, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
But it
was
fucked up
flooded.
It
Nigga,
fucked
I got,
up.
nigga, I got me a $700 stimulus check off of Harvey. Nigga, what y'all talking about?
It hit me in those shit.
Hey, I claimed what was a FEMA? Nigga, I got me a claim. Nigga. I got 700.
Damn, when was that? That was what, like 2017, 2018?
Yeah, it was.
Something like
I
that?
can't remember the exact year. It was a few years ago. though.
Harvey?
Harvey, yes,
Harvey.
bro.
I don't remember that one.
Because if
Shit,
it's the
I-
one that I'm thinking of,
Wait,
got
that's the
stimulus.
one that came up the Atlantic coast?
Man, I don't remember.
if it hit Texas, that shit went through
So it
the
went through the Atlantic
through
through
the
Florida?
to the
I
can't
Gulf.
remember.
getting that- I was in Lake County. I remember getting that 700 deposit.
Oh, on the west side.
Lake County in the middle.
Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, the storms now. I mean, it's the hurricanes here are like
Time move fast.
normal though. They don't even bother me. I don't think about that shit. Like a hurricane's coming, it's like, all right, well, it probably won't be that bad this time around. So grab my little water, maybe a little flashlight, batteries, and
All
just
right, look,
wait that
this
shit
is how
out.
it go, bro. Listen, let me ask all y'all a question. When did Nipsey Hussle die?
That was 2018. No,
2018.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I didn't
Can
keep
I look
tabs
this
on
up?
it.
I can't even
It was in
remember.
2019.
Oh, I was close. See,
But it don't seem that long. Time be moving funny. So like Harvey.
Low key, this seemed like a long time ago though.
Not too
I mean, shit. It's. I mean, what? That's almost.
5 years. It don't seem like it was 5 years ago. Nipsey Hussle died 5 years ago.
Shit. A lot happened in 5 years.
What else happened in 5 years?
Shit, I mean,
COVID,
6 years
Diddy
ago.
became a fucking
COVID was
No,
over.
Diddy.
COVID was over 6 years ago.
No,
no.
COVID
COVID, died
was
after.
When it
2020.
started?
Yeah, he died after.
No,
He died after.
COVID, the disease.
Oh,
Oh,
Kobe.
you
Yes,
said COVID.
2020.
When Kobe died?
Yeah, Kobe
died.
after
Yeah, and then COVID
Nipsey,
came
yeah.
pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of shit happened then since then.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Lauren London got
tuned
fat.
out the Matrix. So maybe I'll be like, oh. It seemed like it in my reality. It don't seem like it happened that long ago. When I be seeing shit, I'm like damn, time be flying for real.
I don't know.
Dolph,
Like the
Dolph
world
got
so much
murked.
faster. How
That
long
is too
ago?
Dolph.
Yeah,
How
R.I.P. to
long
Dolph.
ago?
That was after Nip.
That had to
So
be like
5
2 years
years?
ago. No, that had to
Two?
be like 2 years ago. I'm gonna look something.
See how long?
See, a
ago?
lot of shit that happened.
2 years ago.
Let's
you just
see.
said after Nipsey, 5 years. It should be flying.
I think it was like
When Dolph
2021 or something like that.
Get some cookies.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle died March 31st of 2019.
See,
When Dolph died,
21, I think.
that was 5 years ago with Nipsey.
Dope.
What about Dolph?
2021.
See,
So
that's 3
November
years ago.
17th. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has happened though.
Yeah, Jeezy and Gucci settled their beef on the verses.
Oh, that's true. That was 2022
But
because that's when they were doing
even
all
though
that
he
That's
verses.
what I'm saying. A lot of shit
Damn.
happened, bro.
He still was dissing. He still said some bullshit.
They just did that shit for fucking.
That was a hell of
for the optics.
Yeah.
Trying to make it look
y'all
good.
right there.
Gucci didn't want to let it go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cause he the one that caught the case. That's why.
Right,
Yeah, I
he had
mean,
to do
fuck.
time.
I don't know. I can't hold a grudge though. I can't stay mad at somebody. I don't care what they. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't care what they did to me, but at a certain point, it's like, man, why am I gonna keep on being mad? There's no amount of mad that's gonna make this any better, anyways.
Right.
So why am I gonna hold it against you? Now, do I want to see you? Do I want to associate with you? Do I want to be a part of what you're going on? I want you to be a part of what I'm going on. Nah, but I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time like plotting revenge or like being vengeful and all that shit, because that's just taking up my time and that's taking up my energy. And the other person probably does not give a fuck.
Right.
They're probably moving on, not fucking thinking twice about it.
And I think most people in this world know that. It's just a matter about how long does it take you to realize it. So it took his ass about 20 years to realize it. Well, you swift enough to realize it, but sooner. I feel like most people know that.
Ooh.
Just know, like,
No, it took who 20 years?
Jeezy and Gucci. It took so long. But I feel like most people know, like, bro, what you mad for, bro? You know what I'm saying? They just don't be wanting to let go.
Pride, ego.
Feels
That's
good.
some
to
real
me.
shit though. It's like murder, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
robbing, and
I
His
guess,
homeboy, too.
that is some
breaking in
different
the
shit.
house and shit.
It's like,
Betrayal.
somebody trying to kill you, bro.
Damn, it sounds
And they
like
got away
you're
with
describing a soap opera right now.
No, bro, that's like
Betrayal.
I seen on one of the interviews they was talking about like somebody came through the door and then that's when Gucci like let off or whatever. But
Damn.
they was all cool with each other.
But everybody know.
And he thought Jeezy sent the boy or
No,
something.
he
I might
know
be getting
he
the story
did.
mixed
He
up,
did
but
send
it's
it.
drama. It's drama though, yeah.
Ain't no if and buts. He did send it. I think he even rapped about it. He did try to kill his ass, so I'd be mad at his ass too.
That's what I'm saying. And he went. He
But
was
I don't
fighting
know
the
if
case
I'd
and
have
everything.
hold on that long.
He went to prison over that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing, you know.
I mean, also, I guess when you're dealing with that type of shit, though, like I'm saying it more from the aspect of like, you gotta know, like, you know what you're doing at a certain point. Like, you know what the consequences are and like what's gonna happen if you start dealing with certain shit and dealing with certain people and like putting yourself in certain situations. So like, obviously, like, yeah, I would be mad too if someone's trying to take my life and fucking all this shit, but also I gotta know what I did to get myself into this point. Like, it's not like anybody's really innocent in that in that scenario. You know what I mean? Like, most people when they're in that type of scenario, there's not a lot of innocence. It's just who's been doing who worse. I mean, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Glad they settled their beef.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Shit. Well, what else? What else been going on?
Oh man.
Shit, we got big shit coming up. I've been hitting the studio. Got a
Just left the
project coming
studio.
out called The Ride. It's gonna be a ride.
Word. What's the
Ups,
inspiration behind
downs,
that?
Loop-de-loops, twists and turns. So we got something for everybody. Got something for the ladies, for the street niggas,
Shout out to the
for the nerd niggas, for the cool niggas, everybody in between.
How many tracks is it?
I'm thinking about breaking it up into like 4 pieces.
All right.
Cause I don't want to just release the whole project. So
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be like, I'm probably gonna do it in 4 pieces. So the first one, you're gonna be getting ready for the ride. It's gonna be called Buckle Up.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, and then the next one maybe like Twists and Turns or Way Up, something like that. Like we go, you know, when you go on that roller coaster coming up,
Yeah.
then, you know, whatever else in between and the whole ride. So
You know when you're planning to release it, or are you still just?
I'm about to release. I don't want to say a date because every time I say a date,
Yeah.
I like.
get pushed back.
Yeah, exactly. I like fucking. We call it step on your own toes.
Yeah.
But I want to release the first piece by the end of this year, before the end of this year,
Word.
to get it
shit, that shit.
you know,
Shit,
get it
what
started.
we got? 5 more months.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
about. Shit,
Like that's
we're
what
in
I'm saying.
September
So
already.
November, December, around there.
A little
But
Christmas gift.
yeah, exactly. Going into the new year, and then we come out with the next one. But I want to make sure everything is right though, because I got color schemes in my head for the
Yeah.
project.
I mean, these shirts. That shirt's dope. The one that you got on right now is dope as hell.
yeah.
I fuck with it.
Thank you.
Here's the other one too. The not this one, but the lime green one.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
watermelon.
The watermelon.
Hey, that's
This
a
is nice. What color is it?
This is a gold and red. This
no,
is made.
the lime green one. Like
it's
like this part.
It's a red shirt.
Red.
all
right.
red.
With lime
That's what my
green.
brother. He love red. But
yeah, I got mine here too. I'm not
Yeah.
wearing it right now, but I got it.
my boy BDL Kite. They call him Kite Mike. He made it. He made these. So
Word.
They're quality shirts, man.
Johnny Maserati. That's what it is. How you come up with that name?
Shit. Just out of nowhere. I just thought of some shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's like that shit sounds actually pretty good. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Wish I had a cool story.
It is what
I used to watch Johnny Bravo a lot when I was a kid.
Johnny Bravo, that was my shit.
That was my
I used to
shit,
love watching
yeah.
that shit.
And
Do the
Johnny
monkey with
Cage,
me.
right?
Fucking
From Mortal
Johnny
Kombat.
Cage,
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of cool.
You be playing
Johnny.
video
Johnny
games?
Blaze.
Yeah.
Bro, Mortal Kombat. You be playing Mortal Kombat?
I used to play it a lot. Yeah.
Damn. I've been getting back into it. I'm not gonna lie. I met this chick and she said she was good at Mortal Kombat. And you know how chicks be saying they're good at fucking video games and they're actually not. She put the fucking hands to me. Like she made me.
And the feet, right?
Bro, she was beating my ass. I was like, oh damn.
I be spanking niggas on Mortal Kombat.
Bro, these girls be gaming, bro.
Bro, that shit took me back. I was like,
These
damn,
girls be
sorry
gaming.
for the disrespect. Fuck.
Yeah,
Need to come
playing
correct.
One of my shorties that she was actually pretty damn good.
That
I
shit,
was
I'm not gonna lie.
surprised.
That shit's kind of like, damn, girl, like that's kind of hot. Like, you whooping my ass in the
yeah,
game.
I'm
Like,
saying.
hey, let's go to the room real quick, see how that works.
This ain't how you really dominate. Hey, you won this
Hit a
game.
score,
I'ma
but
win
get
the
over
war.
here.
For real. You got, so you say you're working on a project, that shit's gonna come out, or you want something to gonna put something out around Christmas time. You got anything that you're working on, you know, as far as album or any projects that you're trying to put out with this single that you just put out, or is you just putting out music? Johnny.
Oh, you
Johnny
talking about
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad, my
I thought you
bad.
were asking me.
Nah.
Shit. Nah, I don't really have a set project, honestly.
No.
I'm just dropping shit right now. I'm just dropping shit, putting shit out, seeing what stick. I'm just dropping singles right now.
Hey.
I want to put some videos out. I got a couple out. If you look me up, Johnny Maserati on YouTube, JOHNNY Maserati, MAZZARATI.
Boom.
I can never spell that shit right.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
Like Dawg said, I got shit in the driveway I can't even spell.
niggas gonna learn.
Hey,
They want
there you go.
to find that fire. Wanna find that
Facts.
fire.
That's how you got to do it, though.
Like for real, who can spell Lamborghini off the top?
Not me. I ain't
can't.
win. I'm not winning any spelling bees. I've never been good
You
at
can spell it,
spelling.
Mike?
Oh shit, not me. I'll be the first one to bow out of that. I'm not winning any spelling bees. Other shit, you know, play some basketball, play some video games, something like that. I like my odds, but spelling, it's a no-go for me.
Same.
Yeah, we all could be coming out with projects though. Videos, shows, all that shit. It's up.
Yeah,
You about to
yeah.
take over the O. Already in progress. So
Nah,
y'all be on the
take
lookout.
over the world, nigga.
There you go.
Fuck
See,
that.
there we go.
Dream big.
We start with the O, then we do the whole world.
So I mean, as far as like the marketing stuff and things like that, you said you're gonna start doing shows soon and all that. Like, you know, who are you getting in contact to get, you know, as far as like your business? Because that's what I like about you is that, you know, yeah, you know, you rap, you know, you do your thing, you spit a good message, but the mindset that you have to go and get this shit is what really was gonna separate, you know, Free Minds from other people trying to do the same thing. Like, what is it that you look for when you're talking to people, when you're going to venues or talking to promoters and things like that, that it's like, all right, I'm trying to do business with you and like really trying to get this thing moving?
That's a good question. most of the work is on IG.
Mm-hmm.
So I be seeing shit that's popping, but I was able to like get in touch with people, the right people on IG by doing shows.
Yeah.
So I've been doing shows the past 3 years, taking it serious. So every time I go to a show, I at least get one or two people come up to me, yo, get my IG. I'll be throwing shows. I'll be doing this. I know somebody who does a show. I want you to come out here. I want you to go out here. So this nigga been coming with me a lot too. We've been going Tampa, Coco, Atlanta, like all over, just doing shows. Every time I go somewhere, they recognize the drip, the style, and then that's how I go. So then I see different things, or people would message me, or I'll see it and I'll just go. And that's the message, because when you ain't got shit handed to you, or I'm not up under no popular artist or nothing.
Yeah.
So you got to get it out the mud. So that's what we do. So I just go to the shows. I make myself known. I get up there. Hey, it's time to free your fucking mind. Make them feel it. It's D-Law. When I say free, you say mine. Whatever I want to say at the time.
Yeah.
And, I go in the crowd. I touch people. I get in their face. Like, I make them feel it. We be vibing. And, and that's just how it is. Because I figure you got to get out there and do shows, because ain't nobody going to know.
Yeah.
You can't just be all online, like putting your shit out, because everybody do that.
Yeah.
So you gotta get out there and actually touch these people. You gotta be in their face, in their presence. You gotta they gotta feel your vibe, your energy. So that's what we like to do. Yeah. So they definitely feel us when we come in the building. So that's what we do. So I get in touch, when I go out, and then off IG, it's a little mix of everything.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what's missing today too. Is like you said, everybody can do the online stuff, but I think we're getting too far removed from, face to face, exactly, and kind of losing that a little bit. So, you find people that are willing to do that. I kind of, that kind of puts you ahead of the curve a little bit, because, again, most people, even if they are talented, they just want to stay in their little space, stay on social media, kind of get the positive feedback and not really go out there and get the full scope of shit. See where you're at. So then, all right, now I know where I got to get to for me to feel I'm being successful, for me to feel like I'm doing some shit. So,
and the thing people don't realize, like, people want to be in hip hop and rap and shit, but y'all need to study. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You got to study. You got to know what you in. People don't study. You got to listen to people like KRS-One, Melly Mel, like the people who came up when this shit was started. The main reason hip hop was started was because the corporate motherfuckers and the people running the world and all them R&B people doing that, my girl, that shit, and it was all that sweet shit. They wasn't letting the ghetto kids in. They wasn't letting the hip hop people in that bitch. So what we had to do, we had to create our own. Say, all right, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to accept us. Y'all don't want to take us how we are. We gonna make our own thing. Yeah, so what the fuck did we do? We took Caribbean music. We took old hits, put it together. Turntables, had jams in the park in the Bronx, where this nigga from. Well, South Bronx, he from North, but still, same location. Yeah. They had parties in the parks, and guess who was doing it? It was everybody in the neighborhood. Yeah. The original breakdancers were 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. That's why the moves are all on the floor and crazy. It's you know what I mean? It's innovative. And then, the young kids is putting it on. So it's us having our own thing. And then like what they do with everything. They came in, we can make money off these niggas. We can make money off these people. And then they started coming in and trying to, what do you call it?
Around me.
Trying to make it corporate and shit. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people, the first hip hop song that was like well known was the Sugar Hill Gang, like the hip hop, the hippie. So when that went out, a lot of the real people who started hip hop, they didn't like that shit, because they like, you selling out. This is our thing. We're supposed to keep this and monetize off it. Yeah. And that's why to this day, I feel like what's his name? The fighter.
This day.
To this day.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, to this day. Every time I say that shit. But nah, to this day though, that's why we got that bullshit in the industry. We got niggas talking about shit that don't mean shit. We got niggas selling out, like and not putting their people on. Yeah, not putting their. Well, I mean, if that's your life, that's your life. But I'm talking about not putting your people on, forgetting about your people.
Glorifying it is one thing versus
talking about it.
And putting the poison. Yeah, putting the poison in your neighborhood, like killing off your people, like, and then still being a fucking coon, like obeying obeying the police, doing what you got to do, like just not having no free mind, like you just doing everything you do, but you get on the music, you a gangster, you a free mind, you all that shit. Yeah. But in real life, you ain't that shit. So that's like the whole message. Like, people don't understand. That's what hip hop is. So stop trying to, accept me. I want a deal. Please let me in. Nah, that's not what hip hop's about. Hip hop's like, take it or leave it. Yeah. You know how this shit got popular?
What?
Ripped jeans.
James?
You know how this shit got popular? Bandanas and shit, Louis bags and shit like that. Yeah. Cause niggas in the ghetto, poor people, like they was wearing 20-cent rags on their head. Yeah. They had ripped jeans, not by choice. Yeah. You sharing 1-2 pants with your brother or sister. Guess what they did? They come in, they see in the neighborhood. Wow, they're wearing ripped jeans and people are still like them, still singing their songs. Let's sell that. Let's market that.
Yeah.
And then that's what they do. This rag 20 cents. Let's put an LV on it. Let's put a double G for Gucci on it. And let's sell it back to them for triple the price. We been doing this shit. Like I said, if we don't make it cool, nobody will fuck with it. And if you hear, this is all in my music, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And like you were saying with the news, you watch The Purge. Watch
Ooh, those movies are fucking
what's the
intense.
other one? The Day Before Tomorrow. Pick one. Any of these movies that are like catastrophic, World War Z, any of that shit. The newscasting in that movie looks legit. If you were to play that shit on Fox News, CNN, just like that, you would think, oh shit, we about to die. There's zombies in the world.
Yeah.
So if they do that in the movies, you don't think they can do that on the regular news? Come on, man, we gotta wake
Facts.
up.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by free your fucking mind. Like, if they sit here telling you, you don't just be like, oh my God, 1,000 people died from COVID. Like, it could be true. It could mask up. It could be true, but like, don't take it like the news said it. So that's the truth.
Yeah. You got to see with your eyes.
This guy said it. It's the truth.
Don't be led blind.
That's what I'm saying. It's like sheep. Don't do that shit. The pastor says, oh, Jesus died for your sin. He has blue eyes, blonde hair. Says who, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just take that shit. You can't just take it and run with it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Preach. This is what I wanted right here. Preach.
That is the message I'll be trying to push. They tell you shit in school. They don't even know shit. It's just institutionalizing your ass.
Facts.
That's what it is.
Bless you.
And if you notice, it's always like, they always trying to rub in the face Europeans, colonizers. We up here, no matter how they say it. You know, they want to teach your history of slavery and stuff, but they're not teaching how black men invented almost everything we fucking use. And this is what happens. Black people always invent shit, make shit, and then the white people bill it. The black man invented electricity, white man charged for it. The black man invented the toilet, white man made the water bill. Like, that's how the saying is, you know what I mean? So, not to make it black and white, but I'm just saying, this is like, look at everywhere you go. Zimbabwe's colonized. South Africa's colonized. And then you come in America, everything's colonized. So, you're gonna believe the history of your oppressor? You're gonna take the food from your oppressor and think it's nutrition? That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta wake up. You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
You gonna take the news of your oppressor, white lady and white man, today on the news. You look, they be having the same script. I don't know. We don't even know if that's real. But I'm just saying, like, you're taking the news and they're giving you information. Don't just take everything that's given. You gotta kind of like question it.
This man's on the red pill today. He took the red pill this morning. Fuck. Nah, but that's real shit. I mean,
that's
real
what freemindzzz is about.
That's
bro.
real
I'm
shit.
telling you.
Nah, I mean, listen, even if you just got to think for yourself. And to your point, like, a lot of people don't. A lot of shit.
You don't know unless you know.
Facts. I mean, a lot of people just kind of take what they're given, and because I mean, let's be real. Most people just want to be comfortable in life. They don't really, they don't want to work too hard, but they also want to feel like they have some type of purpose. They want to, they don't need to be super rich, but they want to have some type of money to spend and, do all, spend on themselves and all that shit. So, like, it's very, especially in this country, we make it very easy for you to feel comfortable, feel like everything's taken care of, feel like you got that security blanket.
With spoiled kids.
So you don't have to think. So it makes it easier for them to just do what the fuck what they're doing in the background, and all right, the kids are happy, the kids are playing. We don't have to worry about them. When the kids, the people, when we start, asking questions, raising eyebrows, trying to figure shit out, that's when, shit's going down. That's when, oh, well, we got to be on lockdown for fucking, 6 months for, whatever fucking reason.
And that's what I said in my song.
Yep.
Somebody got to be in control. When shit get on hold, we really see who's in control. You know what I mean?
Bro. Yeah, I mean, COVID
I'm
was
misquoting
wild.
it, but
no, I mean, COVID, I feel like it
government shutdown, shit get exposed. That money that made that bomb explode could have helped people young and old. Yeah.
There you go. No, but COVID definitely, I feel like, exposed a lot of shit. I mean, if you were already kind of on that boat of, I don't know if I should trust what the government's telling me, what the news is telling me, all that shit. I feel like COVID just kind of confirmed that for most people that were thinking like that. Like, I was never a big fan of the news. I was never really like, just believe everything that they're telling me. But then once all that shit happened, and then because I was still working during that shit, so like I was still going out, driving around and shit. So I was seeing the news, but then going out in the world and seeing what things were like, and
it wasn't that bad.
They were making it sound like people were just dropping dead in the middle of the street.
The worst thing was the toilet paper was out.
For real, for real,
Niggas can't want that.
For real. But like, I was out there, so like I saw them like, and I was working in grocery stores and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
me
like
too.
that's where a lot of people
Are gonna go. Even if you got COVID, you still gotta get food.
Yeah.
You still gotta get
so
your
it's like, and
essentials.
you see like, all right, well, nothing bad's happening here.
Right.
I might have every time I've
you don't know
tested.
for sure,
every
right?
time I've tested for it, it's come up negative.
But you didn't you weren't out for 2 weeks.
Nah.
Exactly. I was in the grocery store every day, the whole time during the pandemic. Never got shit.
That shit was
Bring back 24-hour Walmart, man.
That's what I'm saying,
for
right?
real,
God
bro.
damn, at least to 12. Shit.
For real, they close at 11
damn.
now.
Damn.
Oh, but hold on. Before we get off the point, what you were saying though, like nobody really want to think that. Now that's what I be saying. Like, you ever seen The Matrix?
Yeah, I just watched that shit recently.
I ain't never seen The Matrix.
Man,
Bro,
you gotta
don't
watch
wanna
that
see
shit.
it.
You gotta watch
Bro, listen. Once you watch that shit, that came out in what 1999.
Yep.
You watch
I
that
remember a
shit
kid
now,
watching
it
that
holds up. Like they were so far ahead of their time with that movie, bro. I watched it because they had it on Netflix over the summer, so I watched it a couple times.
But guess what? They said a black lady said she wrote it. The same one that wrote Terminator.
Oh,
and
there
there's
you
two
go.
brothers. They came in and took her script.
Damn.
And Will Smith was supposed to play Neo.
Yeah, he was, but he turned it down for Wild Wild West.
Yeah, he turned it down. What a disappointment. God
He
damn.
turned that shit down for
But
Wild
you know
Wild
what?
West.
And but everything happens for a reason. Because if Will Smith was Neo, then there probably wouldn't have been no Morpheus and Lawrence Fishburne, and he did a good job.
You think they would? No, I think Morpheus was going to be in the script regardless.
matter what?
Yeah, he's got to be in
Maybe,
the script
yeah.
regardless because he's the one that finds the chosen one.
No, but I'm saying Lawrence Fishburne playing.
Maybe I guess because I don't really. That's the only like as far as that movie. That's the only thing I know as far as like. Yeah, we wanted to cast somebody else, but then we got what's his name, Keanu Reeves.
He did a good job too.
He did, but
going back to what I was saying.
yeah.
Okay, this is what I'll be telling y'all niggas. Okay, this is what we be talking about.
What you be saying?
See, that's what I was saying. They already be hearing this shit. So to them, ain't nothing new. They like, fuck that. We on the phone. This is what we talk about all the time. All right, so what I'm saying is, okay, do you have what it takes to free your mind? That's what I'm saying. Do we have that survival instinct? Because the thing is, the only way you could truly be free, the only way, you got to have independence. That's the only way. If you're not independent, you're not going to be free. And if you
But independent in what sense then? Like
that's true with anything. Like think about it. All right, with your parents, right? Growing up,
yeah.
why you think your parents always tell you? You get mad at them. Oh man, I hate my parents, or whatever it is. Like, oh, my parents won't let me do this.
Yeah.
I want to stay up, even when you're a kid. No, you guys going to bed. Why? Because you depend on them for the food, for the pay, for a roof over your head, water. Now, when you get on your own and you taking your own shit, you're independent. They can't tell you shit. What are they gonna say? Go to bed in your house? No. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing what I want. That's the same thing with the government. So if they're slaughtering our food, draining the blood, neatly packaging the meat in our grocery store for us, they're growing our food, neatly chopping it up, putting in the grocery store for us. We're not doing that. Shit. 99% of people I know don't know how to grow their own food, slaughter their own chicken, slaughter their own cow. So let's say the world is shut down. What the fuck are we gonna do? We're gonna die. That's why. That's why we are like subject to this fucking rule. Yeah. Because we depend on our parents. Like, oh man, I'm not gonna eat unless I go to the store. Who's providing the stores? The FDA, the ADA, everybody that's funding the grocery stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Who's funding? Like, it's all funded, right? It's all set up for us.
Yeah.
So for you to do that, that's when it comes in play. Like, do you really like the Matrix when he got woken up? And he was eating fucking watery oatmeal type shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck is this? They're like, this is just protein. This is all you need to survive. And he's like, and then they're looking at him like, you regret waking up, don't you? That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I mean, they have that one dude who's fucking making the deal with the
Cypher,
agents.
yeah.
That he's trying to go back because he's like, fuck this shit. I want to eat a steak even if I know it's
like,
not
just
real.
wipe my memory. Fuck that shit, yeah.
I mean, but that's
like,
most people though. That's most people though. Because again, people want to be comfortable. It doesn't matter, as long as you give them the perception of that they're doing it on their own, they're making their own money, they're living their own life, they're making their own choices, all that shit. Then, all right, yeah, fuck, I'll go to the store, I'll give my money here, go ahead, take my income tax, all that shit, whatever, and then, everything's fine. But again, you know, at some point, this world is gonna go to shit. Something is gonna go get fucked, and I feel like it's gonna be in our lifetime. And then that's when we're really gonna see, you know, who's really about what and who's really, you know, all that shit. All that shit.
All right, hold on. Before you say this,
let me just say this real quick.
All right, go ahead.
There's been wars before, right?
So
what makes you think that there's never going to be another war again?
Oh no, there's going to be wars, and the next big one is going to be world war, and the next big one is going to be nuclear. Because at some point, like, that's what it took to end World War II. We the USA had to drop 2 atomic bombs on Japan and wipe 2 cities off the fucking face of the earth to be like, all right, like World War II is done, no more. Like, so imagine if World War III comes around. We have so many countries have nuclear weapons now, all this shit. There's world powers fighting. Like, there's going to be alliances built. What is it going to take to end that one? We had to drop crazy? 2 on one nation. So imagine, it's probably going to be, people are going to start dropping nuclear bombs just for power moves and because they can do it, because they think they can end the war, and then bow, cold fucking, we're in a nuclear winter. You know, people are eating each other, all that shit. Like,
only the strong are gonna survive.
Facts.
But this is what I'm trying to say though. Like, all right, if the power were to go out today, all power out.
Woo.
What are you gonna do?
There's gonna be.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna sit there and wait. Like, where the lights come on. We don't have no idea what to do. Nobody knows how to start a generator. You don't know shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Only the strong gonna survive. Like, if the world went to shit today. I don't know about you, but I don't know how to grow no food for real. Nah. I'm learning now, and I'm teaching my daughters. Like, we got cucumbers and tomatoes sprouting right now because I'm like, yo, I need to teach them to.
I mean, I'm from the country, bro, so I know how.
You know how to do it.
I know how to do basic shit.
Okay, see, so you'll be winning survival. But this is my mindset. Right. If shit go down,
I need the resources.
If shit go down, I'm grabbing my gat. Give me your shit,
right.
And that is gonna be blood because niggas ain't gonna want to give up their shit.
Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be, and only the strong gonna survive. Now, let's say you get shot or stabbed and you got a wound. There's no medical care. You dying. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and they got shit that we don't even got. If they just want to come through and just fucking wipe us out, they can. So that's what I'm talking about. Like,
nah, they don't need to. We'll do it to ourselves.
This is why the Chinese is so strong. These motherfuckers will eat rats, dogs, cats to survive. For real, that's no cap. They will eat that shit to survive. Their government said, we ain't giving y'all no food. They're like, fine, we'll take Rufus, our dog in the back. You know what I mean? Like,
hell, not
real,
Rufus.
they are survivors. They'll take rats. Like, all right, we're going to eat rats. Will we eat rats? I mean, if it come down to it, probably.
I think.
When you say we, who you talking about?
Like Americans.
In general. People was eating pig intestines, aka chitlins.
That's what I'm saying.
Feet,
no, when it come down,
you poor enough, you'll eat anything.
That's what I'm saying. When it come down to it, the only strong's gonna survive though. But if you don't got that mentality, or you get sick easy, you dead. You done.
My stepdaddy done cooked pig tail, feet, coon, squirrel, possum. I done seen all that shit in my kitchen.
See, you'll be good. That's why you're on Fremont.
I'm just saying, my stepdaddy done cooked all that shit.
Oh man!
But this is what I'm talking about though.
Shit, neck bone, all types of shit.
This is the message that Malcolm X was pushing. This is the message that Huey Newton was, the leader of the Black Panthers. Huey Newton, Bobby Seale. This is what they was trying to say. Like, we need to do for ourselves. We need to do for ourselves. And that's why I put pictures of them with free minds on it. That's why I reference them in my music. These are like my mentors because and it's all power to all people. It's not just a black thing, but in America, the most oppressed is blacks. Like, Chinese people, not just Chinese, Asian people got their own respect. You be seeing Kamala and all them. They got bills and laws that help only the Asian people. Yeah. They got Hispanics. They get helped a lot too. They're down there taking over. Nothing against none of them either, but I'm just saying. Yeah. But there's never no help for black people. It's like always like, oh, a little bit, but you still got to depend on us. So that's the mentality. Like, listen, we gonna get our own revolution. If we're gonna take care of us. And if you're not gonna let us, we're gonna take it through bloodshed. Why? That's the American way. Right. How the fuck did we get our independence? How did we get our freedom? Yeah. Right. Because these motherfuckers, Thomas Jefferson, George, all the 4 founders, they fought against Britain. Bloodshed. Nah, y'all ain't giving us our freedom. It's bloodshed. It's war. Yeah. Kill them red cloaks. The British is coming. 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what Malcolm X was saying. By any means necessary. Like, we're just learning from y'all. That's how y'all got y'all opinion. That's why most of the countries in the world, they respect America because we low-key gangster. Like, we came in like, y'all ain't giving us anything. Fuck y'all. We gonna come across that water. And what do? And then we put and that's why I got free minds under the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what it is. Like, we gotta have that war mentality. You gotta be ready. That's why I keep my gun. That's why I say guns. Like in his song, New ARP, when I said New Mossberg, keep cops scared, Huey Newton was holding I don't know if it's a Mossberg, but it's a shotgun. When you bring that shotgun out, cops, hold up. They get scared.
It's the great equalizer.
You gotta fight for your fucking right.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna be a bitch. You're gonna have to get on your knees. So that's the message.
I mean, no, you're right, man. And I mean, I agree with it, but I don't necessarily, I don't always accept that shit. Like the fact that it's got to be like that.
But it does.
It does. And I know it does because just naturally that's what people are. Like at a certain point, once it gets to a certain point, no matter who you are, and it starts getting to that primal level, that's when shit starts going down.
Not even the primal level. These people don't want to lose power.
That's primal
just
shit.
Just like you, let's say you work so hard to keep people down, get oppressed, set your families up. You don't want motherfuckers coming up and getting the same power as you.
But that's
I think these motherfuckers going to work and feeding your family so you could travel on jets. I
think that comes from a primal place though. I think that comes from like a very instinctual, primal, like. So you have to think how people started. I mean, we were all Neanderthals, wild, just in the hunters and gatherers and all that shit. Like that's still in our wiring. That's still in our DNA. That's that survival instinct.
And that's what I'm saying.
Now we're just putting it through a societal lens of like, all right, now instead of going out and having a hunt for that shit, if I just step over a few people and get some, a crew of people working for me to do this and a crew of people that working for me to do that, I can make that income, and that's my survival. You know what I mean? So like,
and that's what I'm saying. No matter what, even if we did raise it, it's going to end up going back to that. But you know what it is? It's emotion.
Yeah.
Because like, let's say
ain't nothing new under the sun.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say like let's say you help everybody, right? And we get everybody together. Like let's say us. Let's say we start a civilization and we start helping everybody. And we make everybody equal. Like everybody got a house. You got the amount of rooms for how many kids you have. That's the house you have. You got 2 kids. You got a 3-bedroom house. You, your girl, and your kids. Whatever. Yeah. Let's say we make everybody equal. What's gonna happen is
jealous. Motherfuckers gonna get jealous.
A girl's gonna be like, damn, I like them niggas over there. They running shit. They got shit together. Or he's cute. Or he's stronger. Or whatever it is. And then that nigga gonna be like, my bitch like you. They're gonna try to kill you. Now you gotta try, you gonna have corn, right? You gonna have a lot of corn. We go back to the barter system. You gonna have a bunch of corn, right? And you try to trade it for a nigga's chickens, right? The nigga's gonna be like, I want more corn. And then you gonna go ahead.
This is capitalism.
That's what I'm saying. But it's gonna always go back to that shit.
I'm saying if you have,
because it happens everywhere, not just America.
Riches and we're poor.
It's a vicious cycle.
You don't
get
poor without riches. They go hand in hand. For you to be rich, somebody got to be poor.
Yeah.
It can't exist.
The law of polarity.
There's no way in the fuck that you got everything and I got something.
But that's why I got love and hate.
You have everything, I have nothing.
Because that's what you gotta do.
Fucking right, I want to rob your ass. So that's capitalism, bro. You gotta share, bro. You gotta be willing to give.
But but it don't matter.
Africa, bro.
Go ahead.
They don't do that, bro. It's like if you got 15 goats, bro, and we all supposed to have 20. Everybody in the community gonna make sure you got 20.
Exactly.
Because if we don't take care of you, you gonna produce children
and they want to take your shit. Exactly.
So these elements of capitalism are going to fruit hate, poverty, jealousy, envy. These are the consequences of capitalism.
Exactly.
There's no way that you got everything and you people with nothing just gonna hey, it's all good.
Exactly. And that's bullshit. Listen, and this is what KRS-One was saying. He was saying Africans lived in a society with no words for prison, for cops, jail, that kind of shit. We can live in that kind of society. There was no need for that. It's, you know why? It's the vocabulary, and that's another thing
capitalism.
Too. Listen, but your vocabulary. Listen, if you don't got a word for something, you can't realize it.
Do you want millions?
Listen.
Yes or no?
It's not the millions.
Yes
it's what the millions can do.
Do you want millions?
If I can get with the millions,
man, I got the check. Yes or no?
Yeah.
See, but by you participating in capitalism, by you participating in this shit, by default, you're gonna have consequences of all type of shit. People are gonna want to kill you. They're gonna see you.
But you know why? Because we're in a fucked up system.
You can't participate.
The foundation's fucked up.
How do you beat the system? by not participating.
Exactly.
In it.
Independence.
You can't beat this system. You can't fight fire with fire. You gotta walk. You can't participate.
Exactly.
It's like racism.
So what is that? That's independence.
Racism. You don't participate in it.
Yeah.
We don't want to be a part of your shit. We don't want to go to your school.
Independence.
We don't want to go to your restaurant. We'll do our own.
Independence. That's what Malcolm X is preaching.
You can't participate in it.
You're right.
You can't fight the evil with evil.
So he's taking
You're
that
right.
$1 million check back
You
right
can't
now.
take, it's gone. Because if you participate in capitalism, you're going to have consequences of these negative elements. Guilt, greed, poverty, jealousy,
but not if
envy.
you get back, though.
You don't participate in it.
Yeah, you're right, though. Yeah, you can't get out of it. You can't get out of it.
If I become rich, somebody's poor.
You're right.
It might not be my family. It might not be nobody I know. Somebody out there starving. When you participate in this shit,
them, help them.
You can't participate in it.
Oh man,
You can't.
That's such a.
It's deep, bro.
I'm torn. I'm torn. It is because
deep,
like
you can't participate
That's
in
what I
it.
said. Life is a paradox.
You might
Every
not
tick,
nobody
every
know.
time.
You might not know nobody that's poor. Somebody is starving, and you got all this fucking money.
Yep. Yeah.
Can't
That's what I'm
participate
saying.
in it.
To somebody, I'm a rich man.
It's the
To
system.
somebody, you're a rich
But they
man.
say you can't fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people try to do though.
That's why what they said with Jesus, hit me. Here's the other cheek. Hit that
Yeah.
one too. You can't fight. Violence with violence.
Yeah.
Just beat me down till you're done.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay. It's the same with everything. Bro.
Facts. Nah, I mean, I lean towards more of that way of thinking more so because it's like, I mean, I just feel like there's so many examples of you trying to meet somebody where they're at and it just doesn't work because that's most of the time when they're at that place, that person's at that place, they're there because they have some unresolved trauma that they're trying to figure out. Or no, most of the time they're projecting something, so they're already at that point. For you to get to that point, you would have to have gone through something similar that they have, or know where you can muster up that type of pain to get to that point. Right. And you can't really do that because you can't really quantify suffering. Right. You can't put it in a like this person has suffered more than this person, even though like. On the surface, it looks like that because you could say that somebody that's grown up poor, didn't have a dual parent home, had to get it, work a little harder. You can't say that they've suffered more, even though it looks like it on the surface than somebody who might have had it all good. Right. And, because they crashed their car, they're having the worst day. Like suffering is still suffering. Yeah.
Tell them what you said about suffering.
I done said a lot about suffering.
Nah, because one time you told me something and I was like, damn, that's real profound. Like, that's something close to what Bob Marley said. Every man thinks his burden is the heaviest.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you was saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Just because you suffered a gunshot wound, somebody who suffered, I don't know, like their mom on drugs, it's like the same.
Well,
you can't judge the suffering.
The thing about
pain.
suffering,
exactly.
When you're born into this life, and Buddha taught us this, whether good or bad, you suffer. Life, once you know, you begin suffering. This is what they talked about with Adam and Eve. It wasn't until they ate the fruit that they knew knowledge. Is when they started to suffer.
That's a deep concept too.
Ignorance is non-suffering. When you don't know, you don't suffer. So
ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. So in this life, when it comes to suffering, it's inevitable. You have to.
Everybody
will suffer.
Yeah.
But you, as a human being, you have the power of choice. So you can choose your suffering. Whether you smoking crack or whether you building something for yourself spiritually, you will suffer. Yeah. It's inevitable, but you have to choose it. And like they say, choose wisely.
Yeah.
You can't get around it. Whether it's the person working out or it's the person stuffing their face every day with cookies and chips. Yeah. Both of the people are suffering. It's just about one suffering produces a consequence that's better than the other. Yeah. So one's positive, one's negative. Choose wisely.
Facts. Another thing is too is that usually the stuff that is usually better for you usually sucks a little bit more. Right. Like it sucks to wake up and go to the gym than it would be to wake up and have some pancakes with some whipped cream and syrup and all that shit. Facts. But if I go to the gym, I see results. Right. I'm gonna look a little bit better. My cardiovascular is gonna be better. My body's gonna produce more for me. Right. If I wake up and eat these pancakes with chocolate chips and whipped cream, I'm gonna get that instant gratification. Right. But I might not live to see fucking 50 years old because I'm fucking putting so much shit in my body that it's not going to produce for me the way I need it to.
Well, this is that Lucifer God element. Mm-hmm. So the higher self is like, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to do to produce positive effects.
Yeah.
But Lucifer, the lower self, the physical realm, the material, he wants to feel all that sensation.
But listen,
because God is above your sensation. So in this life, the only reason you know you're existing is because your 5 senses. These senses, Lucifer loves. Lucifer is the Lord of the underworld. He's the Lord of the physical.
Lucifer is separate from God?
No, they're one of the same. It says even in the Bible that I am the morning star. Lucifer, listen, you can't be favored by God by not also being favored by the devil. It's one of the same. You see what I'm saying?
You're coveted.
Yeah, so you can't escape it. Everything's one. It's this reality that you experience duality. Up, down, left, right, hot, cold, hard, soft, love, hate. Everything's one. It's your senses in this reality where you can say, damn, they're different. But really they're not. So what I'm trying to say is like, God is consciousness, period. So when you tap into your consciousness, you just realize that no spiritual man is rich in money. If you sit here and you're rich as fuck physically with money, bro, you say that's the problem. You're really not rich. It's an illusion.
That's the
Lucifer.
problem in this country. That's the problem in this country.
No prophet was rich with wealth.
Yeah, that's the problem in this country is that people equate success to solely monetary gain, like to money, to superficial shit. When it's like it's not. It's not. Like
comes down
that's like
to the people who you help.
But that's how they enslave us.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like in this country. I feel like just specifically in the United States, for people,
I feel like I'm not successful to my niggas is successful, and my people
But you're
around
not majority.
For sure,
We're
but
about the system.
most people are gonna equate.
Like I could never be on top, and my niggas is.
But most
is
people
broke.
are gonna equate that success to financial. Like you could everything else in your life. And I'm talking about just in this country. Everything else in your life could be fucked up. You have no relationships with your family. You have 0 to no friends. You're a fucking asshole. You don't have manners. But if you're financially successful,
got money, it's all good.
people will
Fuck
look
these
at you like, man, he's got it made. He's done the right thing.
Ain't
And
it
shit
about
like
you
that.
friends?
Until they get around you.
Nah, they gonna still deal with
Yeah.
it.
People will put up with it. Exactly. People are. Go ahead. No, you haven't talked. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say you could be whatever you want to be, just don't be broke.
Right.
Facts.
Like you could be
That's
the
right.
worst person
But
in
the
the world.
thing is, if you get around them and you start saying they a fuck nigga with money,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true. But
some-
they'll
some
still be
people-
able to get people
but
around them.
I see
though.
what you're saying though.
some
Like
people,
from
some people gonna say, "Oh, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga." I don't care how much money
but
he got."
yeah.
Most people ain't though.
The
Most
real
people
ones.
ain't.
The real
But they're
ones.
gonna be fake though. They're gonna
Bruh.
be using you for your money.
Hey,
It don't matter, bro.
and you're right. But most people will look at that like, even if you're just from the outside looking in, like that person's successful. They won't look at somebody. They won't look at somebody who's making, let's say, $40,000 a year. You know, has a couple roommates maybe because they can't pay rent on their own. You know, things like that. But mentally, spiritually, physically, they're good, they're successful. People are not going to look at that as success. People are just going to look at you like, well, you have all these other things going for you. Like, why haven't you made money off of this shit? Like, why aren't you monetizing this shit?
You right.
Why aren't you doing
Why
this
do you
shit?
need millions though?
You don't, and that's my point.
If you're really spiritual, you don't need millions.
But people in this country, and especially in this country, they just look at money as the almighty dollar. Like that is the pinnacle of human success, is to make the most money, and that's what's gonna make you successful, and that's what's gonna open so many doors. When in reality, being right with your mental, being right with your physical, with your spiritual, is what's really gonna open those doors for you to be truly successful. And then the fucking financial will come eventually. And
but this is the question. Listen, coming from spirituality,
you can't escape the spiritual.
Listen,
like,
I'm
the
a very
spiritual can never overtop the physical.
Facts.
I'm highly spiritual, so I got all the questions for you. It's like, okay, you got all this money. What the fuck you need all this money for? What are you trying to fill?
Filling a void.
What void do you need to fill?
To help people,
If
to
you're
build
truly
your
good with
vision.
yourself, you don't need it. All the money you think you need is a reflection of what you think you don't have. And the fact of the matter is you have everything you already want. Mm-hmm. It's all an illusion. As soon as you get it, you'll realize you already had it.
It's for peace of mind though. If I got millions, I don't gotta worry about getting more money.
You're right. I'm just saying that you can't be truly spiritual with all this money. Because if you was truly spiritual, you wouldn't need this money. That wouldn't be your priority or your goal.
To your point though, if you have a community of people that you know you can lean on, those millions don't mean as much. Listen, I can take care of myself.
Selfish reason. You want the millions for you.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
My family, if my mom needs some.
Yeah.
If
You
my
don't
little
need
brother needs
millions.
some,
Listen,
it don't gotta be.
I mean,
This is my
I think
thing.
there's.
Why do you have $1 million in your bank account? Why
think
is
there's
this
a good-
somewhere else?
There's a good balance though. You need. I don't think money is inherently evil. I think people are
not.
inherently
It's the
corrupt.
love of the
So
money.
it makes money. It makes money look bad because it's just going to accentuate what you already are. If you're an asshole, money is going to make you a bigger asshole. If you're a nice person, money is going to make you a nicer person because
they
you're able
said
to
it
give back.
unmask you.
So
Money unmasked you.
saying that, I think that people who are striving
is
to be
evil,
the
bro.
richest and all that shit to fill a void is because they lack community. Back to my example, I'm not the richest person in the world by any means. I can take care of myself. I pay my own bills. If my family needs a little help, I can chip in and shit like that. But I also understand that my community of people that I have around me, my family, mom, dad, stepdad, sisters, aunts, uncles, my friends, the people that I choose to keep around me, I know that if shit were to hit the fan for me and I really needed help, they got my back.
They're all humans though.
They'll
Like,
get-
yeah, you might. Okay, I know that. I know my mom got me. I know my sister got me. I know my uncle, auntie. I know they got me. But you never know because they might be struggling too. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
And it's like, yeah, you might have that community, and like maybe they want to help. They can't really help. They got only help a little bit. And the thing is, like, you ever gone 24 hours without eating?
No, I haven't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, when you do, you start thinking differently.
Yeah.
Hang on, but
You
why
go-
ain't you
you go-
eating? Hang on. Why ain't you eating?
You don't have no money.
Exactly.
No, but
And this
listen,
is why.
listen,
Hang on,
listen.
and this
Go
is
ahead,
what
go
I'm
ahead.
trying to say.
I said this in the
money
video.
is the root. Is the love of money is the root to all evil. The fact that you need money to eat. Anybody who just got $1 million, so much money, and there's people out here starving. Where's your spirit? You should not have that. Give that shit away.
Listen, that's what I said. I said in
If you
survival
do
mode.
keep it, it's all for selfish reasons.
I said when survival mode, all your morals gone.
Yeah, no,
And
They
it's
probably
true.
are. They probably are.
You
gone.
felt hunger before. When you hungry, you be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm about to go to the store and steal this shit.
but no matter
Every
how
person
hungry-
that come, I'm taking.
But
this.
I would
to-
never steal from somebody who had their hard-earned money. Nigga, I was robbing people with their corporations and shit. I would never break
Even when you was hungry?
Yes, nigga, I would never steal
Nah,
from
you better
somebody
than me.
who because I got morals, nigga.
But to your point,
you
though,
ain't gotta do that shit, bro. You choose to do it, no matter how low you get, nigga. You
You
ain't
right.
gotta
You-
rob
it's
no
always a
old lady,
choice.
bro. You
It's always
choosing
a
that
It's
shit.
a choice.
But to your point
You
though,
go
like
rob
Walmart,
nigga.
if you have a good community of
return
people
this
around
shit.
you, if you have people around you that you could trust and that got your back on that time where you're hungry,
Nobody's-
it's like I'm not
I'm
even
not saying
asking you for a
nobody's wrong.
fucking room to stay. I'm just asking you for a sandwich.
It's the
Can you-
fear
talk to
of
him.
like maybe they won't be there.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
get that.
But I think-
because you can have people who you
He
think,
right.
yeah, they're gonna be there, but at the end of the day, they can
You
only
don't
be
know.
there so much. And not only, like I was saying before, even if they want to be there,
Yeah.
they might not be able to. They might not be able to be there. So they might want to help, but they can only give you this so much. And once you've been in that spot,
Yeah.
like I said, when you haven't ate for 24, 48 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You don't ever want to go back to that again.
Yeah.
And you don't want to ever even risk that
Facts,
shit.
bro.
That's why nigga be saying I need the millions
Right.
to
I
make
get it.
sure that
I
I,
get it.
never
I need the
to make
big.
sure
Okay.
I never experience that
So
again.
let me ask you
True,
this.
true,
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
So the fact that you don't, so
A burger
you
don't cost $1
know-
million,
Hang on.
though.
So you don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Hang on. So you don't know if they got your back or not, right?
Nah,
You
nah,
don't know,
nah,
right?
nah,
You
nah.
don't have the power to know.
No,
So
that-
what I'm saying is, what you're speaking of, bro, is straight fear. And your fear is
Facts.
rooted in your broken trust.
And what does fear
because,
stand
hang
for?
on. It's like, look, if y'all my family, bro, and I don't know if y'all got
Preach.
my back.
Preach.
Can I know if y'all have my back? Can I figure out proof? Can I figure out for sure to know if you have my back?
No, you
I
never
can't.
could,
So
yeah.
what that mean? I gotta have faith. I gotta have trust. So if I don't trust my family, if I don't have faith in my family, that's a reflection of the trauma that I went through in this life. This is what they were talking about in the Bible with Peter walking on water. A nigga can't walk on water. But you gotta have faith.
unless it's a
No,
sandbar.
nigga, you gotta have faith, bro. It was in the moment that Peter
Facts.
started looking down, he started to sink. Cause if he said
That's the metaphor,
he couldn't
yeah.
believe that he was walking on water.
That's the metaphor.
He had to look down at the sea.
That's the
if
metaphor.
you really believe, why you looking down?
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
be walking.
No,
That's the
and I
metaphor.
mean,
That's why
this
they
is
call
just
it,
the
they call it
reality
verses
of
in
it.
the Bible.
So,
It's
Chris,
metaphor.
I ain't saying you wrong, bro.
I'm not saying
I'm
you
just
wrong.
saying from a psychological perspective, if you don't know, if you can't find out if these people got your back or not, that means you gotta have faith and trust.
can't, but
and if
that's
your
the thing,
trust
you
has
gotta
been
have
broken, that's a reflection of the life that you have lived. And so you gotta
Everything's
heal
a reflection.
yourself.
And
And
a
most
projection.
of us, we got trauma.
Facts.
We have to heal ourselves.
But is it?
Yes.
But you gotta learn from your mistakes too. Not only
Facts.
learn, but you gotta. But
For
you,
sh-
there's life. Like you
You're-
go through.
you're
You
need-
go through life, and because you don't know who's gonna be there until you're in that situation.
And then once-
you
but-
gotta have
but-
trust,
but
though.
then
Trust
once-
is broken.
Niggas
But-
can say, "Oh yeah, nah. If you get locked up, yeah, I can bail you out." Or, "Oh,
I
yeah,
agree with
I'll
you.
do that." But until that shit really happens, that's the only way
But-
you'll know.
and-
do you know what trust
And you
is?
don't want to be.
No, but
fuck
and-
that.
and
bro.
I-
When
no,
you
no,
grow.
but listen.
When you
That's what we missing as
I-
humans.
I-
We don't
Bro,
trust each other.
if I'm in jail locked up, I don't want to be like, okay, well, I know people got me. Nah, fuck that.
But
I want to be able to say, I know I got $1 million in the bank. I know I'm good.
But
I don't want to say,
listen,
oh, I
and
know.
I hear you, but
You right. This
is
that's
the-
also like
the-
you said,
this
you
is
gotta
the
learn,
root.
you gotta learn you gotta learn the lessons. But even more importantly, you can't let your learned lessons affect your next relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't let your
But
past traumas.
you are gonna be cautious though.
Of course, and as you should be,
Yeah,
as you should be,
but
you
it's
should be
rooted in
cautious.
Fear, bro. You're gonna be cautious 80 years old. Whole life done went by being cautious.
All right, but
You could have been there where the
You
fuck
right.
you wanted to
But
be.
listen,
You out here
you
being
right too.
cautious.
But listen, but you know what this all comes down to?
Fear.
Yeah, but you know what the answer is?
Love.
Rely on your fucking self.
Oh, that too.
That's
But
it, bro.
you can't rely on yourself when you don't trust yourself.
Exactly. So trust your motherfucking self. And what is yourself? God. God is in you. Trust that God in you. God is experiencing himself through you. So trust yourself, nigga. If you gotta go through
like
a lesson,
bruh said,
if
bro,
you gotta go
you
through
can
experience,
tell
take
Chris
that
done
shit.
had experiences in this life where his trust has been broken, bro.
All our
And
trust has been broken.
No,
Facts.
no, some people
Facts.
worse than others, bro.
You're
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
And
You
that's
can't,
true too.
you can't just
That's true.
say like you don't know what this man went
But
through.
you also, again, that comes from learning your lessons. Like if you deal with somebody and the trust is broken, you kind of like, I'm
gotta
not
learn
saying
to trust again.
You
It's
do. You have to learn to
imperative.
trust again, but you also
You have to,
Hard.
bro.
You
You also
hard.
It is, but it's
but
what,
you also
it's
learn
what it
like
is.
when you see certain signs and certain flags, you're like, all right,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
It's not that I
That's
hate
it
this
right there.
person. It's not that I hate this person, but
That's
I'm
that
not.
familiarity.
But I'm not gonna entrust certain things in this person because
gotta
they're
have boundaries.
But because they're displaying certain
I agree.
characteristics, of course. So
But
then
how
that.
can you
But,
have a team you don't trust nobody?
but you,
Just even the word faith you use, I don't like that word.
I get you,
That,
bro.
that's
like
a-
faith?
I don't like that word.
Why don't you like it?
To me, that word is manipulation. I can tell you anything, bro. Yo, bro, have faith. Yo, let me borrow $10,000.
But
bro.
G, you
I'll
telling
pay
this
back,
to
bro.
yourself.
Have faith. Nah,
Believe
have
in
faith.
yourself.
Have
I'm
faith,
nobody.
bro.
Have faith in yourself.
No,
The
not in
voice
my.
in-
It's in human beings.
Let it-
No,
yeah.
I ain't saying have faith
You
in
can't
people.
have faith in human beings,
If you
bro.
have faith in yourself, you will have faith in others.
Nah, bro, I'm
Can't get a
telling
cigar
you.
around it.
You can't.
But you know what? It's not even faith in yourself. It's not even faith in yourself. It's faith in the higher power. It's faith
What's
in
faith
God.
though? To me,
It's
faith,
like a knowing.
To me,
it's a knowing I'm gonna be straight.
To me-
Even if you promise me 10,000, I don't get it back. I'ma still be
Well,
straight.
nah, that's the
but
faith-
hold on. But Eric was saying something.
Faith for
What was
me-
you saying?
hang
you was,
on.
You were saying.
Let me
that
tell
when,
you what
when the
faith
similar-
is, bruh.
The familiarity.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like
Bruh.
you gotta take those experiences and you know, say someone breaks your trust, you gotta understand what happened, move forward, understand that you have that knowledge, but don't let it sour next relationship. Like, so for
That's true.
example, you know, say a girl breaks
I
your
tell my
heart
girl
because
that all
she's
the time.
doing A, B, and C. What if the next girl you meet is only doing A, B, but they're willing to improve on C? You can't let your past relationship with your ex girl affect the next one.
You have to let it go.
Exactly.
Don't let your ex affect
Listen,
the
this
next.
life is like a
Ooh.
river, bro. You can stop the boat, you can stop the raft, you can stop
I'm writing
whatever
that
you
down.
want, but you can't stop the water. It keeps going. And whether you go with it or not, it keeps going. And that's what you got to
Keeps
remember.
going,
What happened to you when you was
going.
10, 15, 20,
You have to-
ain't got shit to do with you when you're 30.
And I think the point that you're
You
trying
have
to
to
make
move on.
is that you have to a certain extent in this world, you have to have, and it sucks because I think the biggest thing that most people want is to have the most control over their own life, not
Can't.
even other people's life. And you can't.
Life is like a river.
But like you have to have a level of blind faith to really be at peace with yourself. Because you can only control what you do. At the end of the day, in this world, you can only really control what you do. And even then, there's some type of, that's not even completely true. Right. Because there's so many other variables going on. There's so many other things going on in this world. There's literally a billion other things going on in this world that can indirectly affect you. So you have to have blind faith. And then in that, hope that, that's going to take you on to, all right, well, if I've been hurt once, I'm not going to let that experience fuck me over again. And I'm not going to let it sour my next relationship because of what happened. I need to give myself time to heal, obviously. I need to, figure things out within myself and improve on myself. But because this person fucked me up, I'm not going to let that. You got to
learn to unlearn.
Now, hold on. If you get married, let's say you get married.
Let's get married.
She's a terrible person. Whatever. She does
I just
whatever
wanna
to you.
get
Whatever.
married.
Y'all get divorced. You get fucked over in the divorce. All that shit, right?
True.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just go and get married again? Let's say in 2 years.
Hell no.
No.
Are you gonna?
You're gonna be
Bro,
cautious.
why ain't you?
You're gonna be cautious.
Why?
Listen.
Because you scared.
Yes, of course.
cautious,
But that's natural.
nigga.
It's natural
It's
to be.
not about being natural. It's about
Of course,
accepting the consequences of your life, bro.
For sure, but you gotta let things happen naturally, though.
Bro, if I light a lighter right now and he ain't looking, you ain't looking, and you touch it, is it gonna burn you?
Yeah.
So whether you know it or not, things affect you.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Ooh,
In
I
this
like
life,
that.
you can't be
hard.
afraid.
That was hard.
Even though you're right, fear is gonna hold you back,
And
bro.
of course, but you have to get over it on your time at the same
Dude,
time.
I agree.
You gotta be able to get
But back
over
to
it onto
faith.
yourself.
You say blind faith. To me, blind faith is just trust.
Yes.
Blind faith to me is trust. But faith in itself, bro, to me is like knowing something that's happened in your life that has happened before. So for example, seasons. We know this shit gonna change no matter what. You can have faith in the seasons. You can have faith that it's gonna get cold at some point of this year. So in your lifetime, bro, you may have been down low, bro. You overcame it. And to me, that's faith. Knowing that I might be in a hard time right now, and I've been in a hard time before, and I overcame it. I didn't really know how I was gonna get over it.
Trust
but
me though.
But it's faith. That's called faith, though.
I know the type of nigga I am, and I know that I'm persistent.
I'm trying to tell you that's faith. You don't know that, but that's real faith.
No, that is
knowing
faith,
you can counter yourself because you've been there before.
But that's what I can control. I know I can get myself out of the situation.
I get you, bro. I'm not talking about no white man religion faith.
That's
real faith.
Knowing
you can counter yourself.
But it only works in some situations. Cause like you can't, like I was saying in the song, you ARP. You know what I'm saying? 2 Glocks on me. Like all because you don't wear your seatbelt. Right. Thinking that I'm gonna go crash. Oh, now I know my seatbelt. Fuck yeah, I ain't gonna crash. Right. You don't know what's gonna happen.
And I agree with you,
bro. You don't.
But do you understand?
You ain't gonna leave your fire at home.
You
right.
I
ain't gonna get.
But
I'm gonna get
okay,
robbed.
even though everything you saying, do you understand? Do you understand that that's fear-based? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you understand that you're operating in fear?
That's what
you're
I'm
afraid.
It could. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Nigga, if I gotta tote a gun, nigga, I'm afraid a nigga gonna shoot me, man.
There's an element of it.
Why
There's
the
an
fuck am I
element of
toting
it.
it?
Yeah, there's an element of
There's
it.
an element. I mean, you could say.
I'm just saying. What I'm trying to tell you
That's what I be
it's
saying.
fear though, bro. And what I'm saying is fear hold a nigga back, bro.
Like,
you ain't going nowhere if you operating out
seatbelt.
of fear. If you doing things out of the fear of something may happen, you're not living free.
You're attracting it too. You're attracting it too.
I'm not saying I'm saying that's all fear, bro.
Yeah, you're attracting it. Whatever you fear, you attract.
You will face it
because you
can't avoid fear. You will face anything you're afraid of.
Because you
must face it.
You're thinking about it.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about, I don't want this to happen. That's why you should never say I don't want this, because you're focusing on.
But that's
this.
on axis.
Focus on I want
Maserati.
this. Or
Do you understand that you coming from fear?
Because God, if you desire, God will give you His version of it.
From a psychological perspective, that's fear.
It's more so just
I've
like.
been shot, nigga.
It's more so just like. So I'm saying.
Hey,
that's
a sound like I've been shot, nigga.
It's more so just like.
You made the best tags.
It's more so just like certain things I don't want to happen.
Right.
Like.
Cause you afraid it may happen.
Wanna,
you preventative. You
like,
don't want it to happen.
Like you wear that seatbelt because you don't want to get paralyzed.
Facts, bro.
I don't want to be the
I
wheelchair.
get it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
I'm just saying, bro. To be free,
fight.
you got to not have no fear, bro. They teach us this in the Bible. They teach it with Oshai. They teach it with Buddha. No fear, bro.
But that don't mean
the devil operates out of fear.
But
the reason the devil can manipulate you is because of fear.
But you gotta be ready. I'm not saying you gotta be paranoid. Right. Like you ain't fucking driving like 10 miles an hour. You're not like scared.
I get you. You ain't paranoid.
You're not paranoid, but you're prepared for it. And it goes back to the money. I'm not scared. Like, yeah, I trust my fam to have me in a situation, but
at the same time,
I'd rather have the money. You know what I'm saying?
So you can trust in yourself.
I know exactly. I know that ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I know that my fire, it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Like, I know I can trust on that.
I get you.
Now you see the meaning in new ARP?
You see what I'm saying? Like,
See?
just
You
to
just
make
gotta talk
sure
a little
I'm
bit.
good.
Free mind right there.
Like
I
you
don't
said,
fuck up.
Nah, man, listen, I feel
I
you.
know who the free minds is.
Nah,
I'm
listen,
Morpheus,
and
bro.
I feel-
I'm about to change my name to
True
Morpheus.
freedom does not come if you want to be
Morpheus.
real with you, bro. Real freedom
You a
don't
free
come
mind
without
too.
death.
That's why I fuck with you.
Bro, listen.
That's facts,
I
bro. If
wish
you
I
ain't
had
ready to
something.
die, bro, we ain't never be free. And this is why slaves jumped off the ship. We get controlled by fear, bro. It's the fear. It's the fear you're gonna lose your house. It's the fear you can't pay your bills. It's the fear you can't help
Your
your
family
children.
dependent on you. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fear.
That shit is pressure.
Look, in this life, bro, there's certain elements of this existence, bro, where there's rooted elements. Fear is one of them. Guilt.
Yes.
There's certain emotions, bro. Frequency.
Yes.
We're all operating on a frequency, bro. And most people operate in a fear-based frequency.
And you saying some deep shit because
It's fear.
anything you want in the world is already out there.
You
Guess
can
what you
have
gotta
it,
do?
bro.
You gotta tune into that frequency.
It's all about frequency.
To kind of like pull yourself into that
But when
experience.
everything
It's
is
already out there.
scaring you.
It's not. You're not. Oh, I want a Bentley. Bentley's already out there. You just gotta put yourself on that frequency.
It's about, okay, you might say you want $1 billion, but you create all the limits and standards that you need to achieve to get the billions.
Exactly.
So at that moment, you created distance, space, and time between your thoughts and
Exactly.
reality.
And what is time?
An illusion.
Yeah,
It doesn't really
you said
exist.
exactly what I was
So
gonna say.
my
That's what
point
I'm
is
saying.
that if I feel like, okay, I need to drop an album, it need to be #1 for me to get my millions.
No, it
that
don't.
becomes reality.
But it don't,
So, but some people may make that a reality. Like, for example, I might say, damn, nigga, I need a business to get millions. Okay, that just
might not
became
be your
reality.
story.
But if I believe that, I'm never gonna get millions until I achieve that.
Exactly.
And that may not be necessarily what I need
Exactly.
to do to achieve it. But
Right. You're
my point is that you gotta be with the flow, bro. You have a vision, you see it, but you just be able to align yourself with it. You see what I'm saying?
Use your
Like,
rudder.
look,
Use
check
your
this
rudder
out,
in the
bro.
flow.
I'm just gonna tell you some real
You in the
shit,
boat,
bro.
use your rudder.
Check me out, bro. I grew up in jails, institutions, bro. I never wanted to be rich ever in my life. I always just wanted to not go to prison. Nigga, what you dreamed of? I don't know. What you dreamed of? I dreamed not to go to prison. I just hoped and prayed that I didn't make a mistake that was too costly that I can't come back from.
Yeah.
I ain't give a fuck about the money. God, please just
I
don't
ain't give
let
a
me
fuck
throw my
about
life
the
away.
money.
Don't let me become a felon. And I achieved that. Now that I got older, bro, I realized the power of my mind. I really could do and have anything I want. But all I ever wanted was to be free. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm trying to
I
give you
spit some
shit,
real
nigga.
testimony
That's what I'm
shit, bro.
He's about to take that shit.
Nigga, this some real shit what I'm telling you, bro. You could be and do whatever you
Nigga,
want,
I already
bro.
realized
Just
this
be
about you.
aware of what you want. You're in this reality right now at this point in time. Nigga, you wanted this interview, you wanted this podcast. Nigga, dream big and believe it.
Yeah, and we
Facts.
are using
And I'm
each
gonna leave it
other.
right there.
You can listen. This is another like a true fact. Every relationship, whether it's intimate, friendship,
Business.
anything, is a use relationship. Because if you can't use that person or that thing,
Nah, false.
Guess what it is?
False.
No, guess
Don't
what
listen
it
to this man.
This man looking to the camera.
It's about an exchange. It's about exchange. True, genuine relationships are about a genuine
But listen,
energy
but that's-
exchange. It's
but
not about
that's-
using.
That's using, nigga.
No, it's not. It's
you
about
didn't-
an exchange.
Nigga, you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Watch, let me finish. It's a use, right?
It's an exchange.
This is when it gets toxic, when you abuse.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. So if you can't use somebody or something, guess what they become?
Abuse.
No, if you can't use them, what do they become?
Useless?
Thank you. So if
I'm smooth.
if you're useless,
Passing the test with an A plus.
Come on,
listen,
bro,
if
swear.
you're useless, what does that mean?
Right.
I don't fuck, like, you're useless.
Right.
I can't.
But how could anybody be useless?
when they're not
Everybody
when they're not
useful.
serving your purpose or your intention.
But that's a capitalistic mindset.
no.
You're not coming from a spiritual humanity perspective.
Listen, but it's a two-way street though.
But even
What are you using me for?
I don't know what it is. Like if I sit there and think, I probably could think. But you're using me for something too. I'm telling you.
What am I using for? I don't use you for nothing.
Listen, if we weren't using each other for something, we wouldn't even
But
be.
it can even
we
be-
wouldn't even be in our existence.
But
not
even,
true.
But
I wouldn't know,
no,
Mike.
but listen, like
I'm
you
telling you,
could
bro.
use somebody for their company, for their mind, for
Use isn't a bad word.
yeah.
Use-
And I
I'm
think
taking
use-
it as a bad
use
word.
has- I
Abuse.
To
think-
me,
No,
you,
abuse.
So if I use you, you ain't getting nothing from it. I used you, nigga. You got
No,
nothing.
I think that-
to
yeah.
me, in exchange,
No.
we both
Listen,
exchange.
No, but this is what
You sound one-sided.
You
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
But listen,
It has a
does
negative
sound like
connotation to it.
It sounds
but it's
one-sided.
not. But it's
sounds
not.
like it, but it's what you say. It's the law of polarity.
Like if you use a toilet
Listen,
paper, nigga, he in the toilet.
No, but
You
the
walk
toilet
up
paper
and-
used you too.
Yeah, the toilet paper served its
Listen,
purpose.
Listen, if you
Without my dirty ass
But he got
toilet
the
paper
dirty.
ain't got
he
no
got
service.
He got
ain't got no use.
He got the
Exactly.
short end of the stick, though. That's all I'm saying.
It does. Hey,
in your
facts.
opinion, in your perspective, that's what I'm saying. But
Toilet
listen,
paper's
I get you.
perspective is eating all the shit.
I agree.
he used
not
to say literally. But listen, if you use that other person's using you. If not, y'all wouldn't even be in your reality.
I mean,
you know
even-
how many people you walk by on the street every day that you don't even interact with? You know why? Because you can't use them, they can't use you. Use ain't a bad word. It's abuse. That's the bad word. Like now, if I'm taking from you and not giving nothing back, or if you feel like, man, fuck that nigga, he just taking from me, or he doing
Yeah.
something, that's abuse. That you got to cut off.
Facts.
But use. It's like your boss uses you, but you use your boss to get money. Not saying your boss, but like, all right, let's say a job. The job uses you to get the job
I
done.
just don't understand
But you
how
use the job
if we're
to get
using
money.
each other, how does the term not get upgraded to exchanged?
Yeah, that's
It no longer
that's a
becomes
synonym.
you.
That's a synonym. So we can say exchange.
Cinnamon
Listen,
Toast Crunch.
Synonym.
All I'm saying, bro, is that
Synonym.
in this life, bro,
Synonym toast
we are
crunch.
being
I like
controlled. They don't have to whip our ass no more. They control us by fear. Fear.
Yes.
Nothing stops us in this life
And
except
I'm not
fear.
disputing that.
So when you realize what you're afraid of, you fucking face it head on as soon as possible.
True.
But
the
most
only way to
people-
beat fear is
but-
action.
But most
the
people,
only way to beat fear is action.
The unfortunate thing about that is, it's easy to say. Most people don't have the fucking
I
balls to do it.
100% agree with you.
Most people do not
But
have
guess
the
what?
fucking balls
It's
to deal with
listen,
that shit.
It's okay to be
100%.
afraid. It's okay to be afraid.
Courage.
Right?
Gotta have courage.
Facts.
He
Facts.
finished it for me.
And most
It's
people,
okay to be afraid, but be courageous.
and most people aren't. Again, it goes back to
be afraid, but go attack that
most
line.
people want to be
Be
comfortable.
afraid, go fuck that nigga up. Be afraid, go get that money.
Courage
Be
and-
afraid, go fuck that bitch.
Courage and comfortability don't fucking. They're not one and the same. I mean, it's kind of the opposites of each other. If you want to be comfortable, lacking courage is kind of the go-to in a sense.
And you're gonna be like the lion on Wizard of Oz. I went hard. Nigga, get that heart. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Heart so big your chest can't hold it. Paper so
But how
thick
you feeling
can't
over there,
even
Johnny? How you
fold
feeling
it.
over there?
I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying the conversation.
What-
Yeah, hey, this is good, man.
Hey,
see, this is what
real
I'm talking
shit.
about.
This
This
is
is what
what-
happens when you get free minders in the fucking building, man.
Fuck, bro.
There's free minders everywhere. That my mission in life is to bring the free minders out. That's all I'm saying. You know why? It's a use you situation. Y'all
An
better
exchange.
me.
It's an exchange, brother.
Exchange. I'm gonna use that. It's an exchange.
It is.
I exchange with you, you exchange with me, and guess what we do? We make this life better.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
But most people move out of the way they trying to use your ass. How much can I get out your ass?
That's abuse.
That's capitalism.
That's abuse.
That's most people. Most people are gonna see what they can get out of you with the least amount of giving back.
Exactly, and that's abuse. That's not abuse. Abuse is abuse.
agree,
What does that mean? No use.
Love yourself, you'll love others.
What does ab mean? Ab is the root word for not. So abuse means I'm
Is it
not.
really?
Yeah, ab.
Damn.
Like ab means like
I didn't know that.
like if you ab means like it's gone. Like
Yeah.
I can get the exact meaning, but ab means
Alright, listen,
like
I believe you.
like the
Suffixes.
like that's the root word is like it doesn't mean it. Ab like ab-soul means no soul.
Abnormal.
Yeah, abnormal is not normal.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck. That makes sense.
see what I'm
the
saying?
prefix.
So if you're ab-using,
Yeah.
you're not using. Using is a two-way street.
Man, if we got any fucking English teachers watching this
Hey,
right now, they're
shout
probably
out to
these
I'ma
motherfuckers
get the
are
exact
dumb as
shit right
hell
here.
right now.
Hey.
Nah, but for real though, I mean, listen, I mean, a a lot of these things, again, very easy to say. It's a very hard line to walk, and especially when you're trying to juggle a million things as far as just being alive, just being a human.
Okay, my bad. Hold on, let me cut you off. Av, it says right here, prefix. It means away or from. So if you're abusing,
there you go.
You're away from the use.
All I'm saying that anything that you don't want to face, even though it may not be easy, like Eric say, it's like
it's
anything
worth it.
that you're afraid of, anything that you may be faced, you're the one that sets the standards or the limitations to face it.
Yeah.
Once you actually face it, you realize like, damn, there's nothing to be afraid of at all. I was tripping like this shit.
Nice.
It's like being like,
exactly.
Oh,
you know why? And what? What is that?
Cool.
What does that
you
boil
just
down
have to face it. If you can get over it, you're good.
What does that boil down to?
I've done it. That's why
what
I
does
can
that
say
simplify? The simplest thing you could think of. What kind of thinking is that?
I don't know this one. I guess
Negative. That's negative thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you have fear
is negative thinking.
worry, any anxiety, that's all on the negative spectrum.
It's like, okay, it's like, okay, I might think a nigga, I've been shot.
If you anxious, you thinking negative.
I've been shot and I suffer from slight PTSD.
PTSD.
I can sit here and think, okay, damn, bro, somebody might shoot my ass. Let me keep my scrap just in case it happen. Equally, somebody may never shoot me. Which one am I going to choose to believe and entertain? And that's what people have to be aware of. What are you choosing? Negativity or positivity? People are choosing to think the worst. Equally, the positive could happen just as much.
True.
But you're not entertaining that.
And that's
you're thinking the fucking worst.
And that's what you need to entertain.
And your thinking reflects the walk you have had in this existence.
Yep.
Where do you come from?
I kind of think also though, like it is just kind of like natural human behavior to think the worst. Like that's just a natural thing to do.
And why?
I don't think that's natural at all.
Why, but why?
I think that's a learned behavior.
No. It's learned, but it's now natural. Why?
I don't know why.
I think
why
after
is it natural now?
Going through getting your ass whooped, seeing people get killed, people getting slaughtered.
Okay.
It's happening when you do broke, your ass can't eat.
But
you can't work.
but people have been seeing that shit since the existence of people.
But why?
Man, we're perfect,
why,
bro.
But why is it considered normal now?
Bro, we're perfect.
What's
bro.
in your phone?
We would never need to fear.
What's in your phone?
It goes back to the Bible,
What's on
bro.
the TV?
Why are you afraid?
The news?
It's the news, movies, music. Everything we hear is what? Kill, murder, rape, sex. It's in our face,
life
bro.
is beautiful, bro.
It is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Tainted.
But listen, everything like all right. Listen, try to think of one good movie that don't got sex, murder, something like traumatic or negative.
Yeah.
That's why it's normalized now.
Yes, but also like think about times before media, before TV, before entertainment like that. Like
niggas was living to 999.
Bullshit.
Well, yeah, you know what?
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I think
Bro, the answer's right in our face, bro.
That's true.
It depends on the society. Listen, I think now because of medical advances, people are able to live longer, live healthier if you choose to be. If you choose. It's very easy, obviously, with Walmart and fucking McDonald's
Chemtrails,
and all this shit, all that shit to not to. But if you choose to
RNA.
be, now is the best time to live healthy, be healthy, because there's so many different technologies, medicines, all this at our disposal. But you have to think like 100, 200, 300 years ago, before there was media.
Airplanes, cars,
those
GMOs.
were savage times, and people were living savagely because there was no other choice. So that shit has always been there.
But do we know though?
Right. So how long ago that was?
Bro, you
He
can
said
even go
200,
back
300 years.
100 years ago, 200 years ago.
Let me ask you this.
Hold on.
How about this?
Hold on. Before you
hey,
go.
How about 100,000 years ago?
All right, but
Living
listen.
savagely.
All right,
Bro, hell no. There was no
course.
savagery in ancient Egypt.
Of course there was.
Hell no.
Hold
It's
on.
natural. Listen, it's
Oh
natural.
my God,
Because, listen,
Lord.
No, listen.
Where Dr. Umar at?
A lion has to still hunt a gazelle.
We're not lions.
We still gotta hunt and pray and fucking go get our food at that point in time. So at some point there is still some level of I'm gonna get what I need to get to survive.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, so
But
then
we're not talking about greed. A lion don't kill when he ain't hungry. The lion only kills when he's hungry.
Okay, Stop right there.
These crackers.
Listen, this is exactly what I'm gonna say. Look, all right.
A lion would never kill if he ain't hungry or unless his territory was tainted.
Okay, so in survival
never-
mode, all your morals gone, right?
Facts.
All right, but
Okay,
hold
go
on,
ahead,
hold
go
on.
ahead, go ahead.
That's one of my bars. All right, but listen. Okay, so do y'all think? All right, the air.
But why you killing if you was eating off the land?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
That's in their nature, though. You can see it in
We're
their,
not animals,
listen,
bro.
Yes, we are.
Listen,
We are animals.
The physical always explains the spiritual. So, all right, us, we have flat teeth and shit, but lions have sharp teeth, so it's in their nature to
we
tear.
got canines.
We do
I
have
understand.
We
canines.
got molars in the back to chew. I mean, listen.
What
I'm
animal
not,
has a cerebral cortex?
we are the only ones.
We're not animals, bro.
we are.
We may come
We
from
are.
animals.
We are.
That's not who we are, bro.
All right, listen. This is what I.
We don't
look,
have
look,
nails,
look,
nigga.
This is another thing
We
I
don't
said.
have sharp teeth.
This is another thing I
Nothing
said in my
about-
lyrics, bro. This is another thing I said.
Nigga, nothing about us is savage.
The only reason
We
why
had to create guns, weapons, knives, and everything to draw blood. None of this shit happens without weapons that we had to make.
You got a point.
If you throw
Nothing
it-
about me can
Hey,
open
listen.
up your skin, bro.
Of
You know how many
course it can.
times I
If
gotta
you
bite
put-
your ass to make you bleed?
If you once.
No, man.
Bro.
To
Yeah,
actually
you gotta
start,
go for a while.
to
You
start
gotta go for a
eating
while.
his ass, bro,
Yeah.
I would have to bite him
To eat
100
'em,
fucking
but
times.
to draw blood, you only got to bite once. To
I
draw
mean, to
blood, you
eat
only
'em,
got to
bro.
throw one
hard.
punch.
You're
We're
right,
hard,
bro.
we're
I'll
hard.
damn near fuck up my whole wrist punching him. Not him particularly, or human.
Yeah, but in general, but hey, it's
Nothing-
still there though.
nothing
It's
about
still
me
there.
naturally is
But
at ease
you
to make anyone
But you
draw
also
blood.
have to think though. This
I have to hurt
that's
myself to
also
hurt you, bro.
fucking 100,000 years of evolution that we've had to go
Listen.
back and because. At
Okay.
that time, we had to be a little
Listen.
bit more stronger, a little bit faster, a little bit quicker
A
because
lion-
we still had to hunt for our food.
Okay.
I agree, but
Hold
what
on.
though? Something I
Hold on.
made.
We
A
have
lion.
not. We
listen,
have
Bruh.
not evolved.
Bro, a lion
We
has
have
teeth and nails
Yeah.
to make you
Chris got a
bleed.
point.
And for
To a
me
certain
to
extent.
hurt you, Eric, Vontae, or Chris, I have to hurt myself. The only way I hurt you is to hurt me.
Ooh, that's deep. That's
I have
deep.
to hit you.
That's deep.
And I hurt my hand.
Yeah,
Hey,
Other than that, I have to create something to kill you.
yeah.
If I hurt you, I hurt myself.
Even-
nigga, I'm dropping the mic, nigga. You don't
right.
get it. This shit deeper than rap,
Wow,
nigga.
you right. You heard that, Mike? You just heard yourself. Okay, this is what I was gonna say though. You think that
You got it. I'ma
you think
leave
that Jesus, real name is Joshua. You
got
think,
it.
You think that he was breathing?
Shout out
the
to
same?
all the followers, man. No Hang Up Podcast. Follow my boy Eric. Follow my boy D-Lo.
Good.
Follow my boy Johnny Maserati. And
You
follow
got
my
law
boy
number
Florida
2
Finest One. You already know what's up. I just had to throw that out.
go ahead.
All right, but do
I'm
y'all
sorry.
think that the
I love
Messiah,
y'all.
Jesus, Joshua, was breathing the same air we're breathing?
No,
Exactly.
It's not as polluted.
Okay, think about it. When you pass out, right?
Uh huh.
What's the first thing that goes?
Your conscience, your sight,
Okay. But we're still beating.
your heart,
Heart, we're still working.
your brain.
Exactly. So you could still be living, but not be conscious.
Come back to oneness, bro.
All right.
The only way I can hurt you is if I hurt myself, bro.
You're right about that. That's a
There's
different.
no way
hold on,
I
that's a
can
different.
hurt you unless I hurt myself.
You right, but that's a different concept. I'm saying consciousness. I'm saying you could be living but not consciousness.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, we just said it, right? Mm-hmm. When you get choked out and you lose your air, right?
He
What's
lose
the?
that-
Well, hold on. What's the first thing to go when you lose your air?
Probably what? Your
Hold on.
conscious?
What'd you say?
Conscious?
Exactly. But we're still beating,
Your heart?
and
Your brain.
exactly. All right. What gives? All right. So when you're breathing in, what
Turn
are
the
you
mic
breathing
around.
in?
Turn the mic around.
Oh shit, my bad.
Breathe
All
oxygen.
right. So when you're breathing in what?
Oxygen.
What releases
H2O.
oxygen?
Your lungs.
Trees.
Trees.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying. Let's put this picture together. In the urban places, all around the world, not just America, urban places, is crime not higher?
Yes.
Is greed not higher?
Yes.
Is morality not
It's
lower?
low. Yes.
What's less in urban places?
Plants.
Trees, which gives oxygen, which gives you consciousness.
You can Google
See
your
what I'm
phone.
saying?
You want to
So
say
this-
we closer to animals? Pull your phone out right now. hey, listen. This is a scientific fact. We're closer to plants than we are to animals. We're closer to fungi. Our DNA is closer to fungi than animals.
Because I'm a fun guy.
Why you think you eat shrooms and be high as fuck? This is a fact, bro. We're closer to genetically to plants than we are to animals.
I'm not disputing that, but listen, this is what I say. The most
I just had to throw that
listen,
out.
the most savage niggas that you hear about, right?
Yeah.
What do they say? I grew up on this block. I never left this block.
Right.
This is my shit. Travel, nigga. Get out. Go get some oxygen. Go get some trees. Go breathe. Get that consciousness.
I get you, bro.
So
one love,
this is
bro.
what Karios once said. He said when the world is close to ending, it's gonna be a lot more urban places that with no trees. You know why? They're taking out the consciousness. So I just say that to say you just gotta be conscious. You gotta breathe, be conscious of what you're doing. Because if not, you're in survival mode, your morals are low.
Yeah.
Bro, Eric
So
could have
like
been
you
the
said,
person
we go back to the
invent Tesla.
animalistic.
You just wasn't bred to believe that. It's all about consciousness. What are you focused to choose to think about? It's facts, bro. It's all about consciousness.
And then the Bible says, I don't believe everything with the Bible, but some things are good.
Yeah.
They said the only time we're supposed to eat meat is in time of famine. That's the only time we're really supposed to eat meat.
Bro,
to be real,
about
like Noah's family, it was like Noah and Seth was the offspring of Noah. Mm-hmm. So the only time they ate that God said it was okay to eat meat was in time of famine, but we're still continuing to eat meat.
The fact that you can't kill a cow and chop you up a steak without creating some weapon to cut it.
Yeah,
nothing about you naturally can cut up a steak.
Yeah,
you gotta
it gets deep.
You gotta take a piece of metal and grind it on a stone to cut this motherfucker up.
This is what KRS One said too. You're living. You don't feed the living dead stuff.
Facts.
When you kill a chicken, a cow, or whatever, that's dead.
Facts.
You don't feed the living dead. Just like the Bible is a dead book. When's the last time we had a story from somebody recent? The Bible's still going. God's still going. God didn't die. You don't read from a dead book, and you don't eat from a dead source. You feed the living, and you learn the living from living. So if I take that, but it's so hard to give a damn meat. It's so hard. You know why? They put the drugs in it. The vaccine.
To say there's no God is to say there's no you.
True, but you know why it's hard to stop eating meat? They put the antibiotics.
Nigga, that
in
shit
it.
good. The fuck you talking about?
You know why? They put the
Put some seasoning on that shit. Put some bit with some rice or avocado, nigga.
Keep going, nigga.
That shit
Please, keep going.
Exactly. That shit good.
Put some motherfucking seasoning on it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Without seasoning, that shit nasty as
I'm
fuck.
like 4 for 5 with you tonight, bro. Free mind.
Hey, listen.
I already know what you're saying, nigga.
Without seasoning, what's meat? Nasty as fuck. Blood dried up. It ain't shit. So why are we eating it? It's dead. Like we're fucking. We're confused,
it's
bro.
Sensational.
We're confused. It's the seasoning. If you don't season meat, that shit nasty. White people chicken is nasty as fuck.
How it makes you feel.
You know, white people chicken. You need to jerk on it, right?
It's how it makes you feel.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I be thinking, bro. But it's so hard to not eat meat, bro. Cause like I love meat too,
bro. We live in a time in 2000.
No Diddy.
Bro, check this. D-Law, bro. Check this out, bro. And
I love meat.
Bro,
chicken, meat, all that shit.
D-Law,
But we should be
this,
eating
bro.
like fruits, vegetable, like living shit.
Let me add to what you saying, bro. We live in a time, bro, where it feel better to get a number 6 from McDonald's than it do to help your brother or your sister.
You right.
People get more satisfaction from getting a pizza from Papa John's than they do to actually help another human being. That's what we live in today.
It's that instant gratification.
People feel better about a fucking notification or a DM than they do to see somebody win or see somebody feel good or see somebody that feel better than them.
You right.
The hate is real out here, bro. This shit real, bro.
You ain't gotta convince me, dog. I know the hate's real out there. Fuck.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, shit.
And all my people out there gonna feel me on this, bro. It's a fact, bro. We live in fucking devilish times, bro. In the fact that I ain't talking about a nigga with horns and a tail. I'm talking about we live in deception. Lucifer is the king of deception.
And destruction.
He will take the truth and distort it and make you believe it.
Yeah.
This ain't got nothing to do with a nigga with horns.
And what's in belief? Lie.
Come on, bro. They one of the same. The only reason
You can't believe
the only
in the
reason
truth.
The only reason
The truth is the truth.
The only reason a lie can exist is because of the truth.
Exactly.
The truth and the lie is one of the
And
same.
listen, you can't believe in the truth because the truth is the truth. If you believe in something, there's a lie to it. You only can know the truth.
Wow.
Man, this shit deeper than you ever can know.
We can go forever, bro.
It's deeper than you ever can
Goddamn.
know. Because as soon as you know, you realize you know nothing.
Bro, if I haven't felt that feeling
Exactly.
fucking
Come on,
a
bro.
million times in my life already,
Thank you.
fuck,
And
when I
see-
feel like I figured some shit out, I'm like, damn, I don't know.
All
fucking
the great
jack
teachers-
shit.
That's what makes you a free mind. That's what I'm talking about.
All the great-
You don't know what you don't know.
All the great teachers know they're really students.
Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody knows
A
what they
forever
don't
student.
know.
A forever student.
Forever a
You
student.
know that you don't know. We don't know. We only know what we're told and what we're shown and what we read.
And whether you know or not, it still happens.
I think that's what causes people to be just fucking relaxed, like me, like you, like Mike over here. I know he's been a little animated, but like
That's
overall,
how I am.
if you but
I'm
if you
relaxed,
but
though.
if you
I
just
just-
see,
I'm
but if you
passionate.
if you just see, like when I pulled up here and I saw you outside of the shop, bro, you were chilling hard.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying, like.
You was chilling at the beginning, remember?
Yeah, bro, y'all saw that shit.
Once we started tapping on them,
I'm passionate about what I believe.
No, but that's the thing though. Like to get to that point, you really have to be in a place of like, I know I don't know shit. I know what I know, but I also know that I don't know anything. So
I'm
like,
always learning, bro.
I gotta what's the point of me trying to fucking put on the front like I know everything when I know in my soul I don't know fucking
I
anything.
know nothing. That's
so
what
it's like,
all I know is I know nothing.
listen, once you know, it's no. Like meaning once you know, no more is coming. As soon as you say I know, you cut off the learning.
that's where real confidence comes from though. This type of shit, like just
know
knowing that
yourself,
you don't
man.
know shit, just knowing that like, all right, I'm take care of myself. I can take care of what I'm gonna take care of, but also like as I continue to learn, as I continue to grow as a person, I'm understanding that like this is a never-ending process. This is gonna be what my life is until the day I die.
What word is inside no?
Like now,
Owen?
no
No.
is inside of no. I was
What else is inside no?
now.
Now. Exactly. So you don't know. If you're saying you know, N-O, information is coming. No more information is coming. So what do you only know? What's now?
Bingo.
Present, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got to be present. You don't know, bro. You don't know the past because you weren't here 100 years ago. Even when you were a fucking baby.
You don't know.
You were
don't know.
living there, but you don't know.
Fuck. I didn't gain consciousness till I was about 4 years old.
See?
I just,
What was your first memory?
Bro, in
Closing
preschool,
out.
dog. Bro,
What was
in
your first
preschool.
memory,
I
like-
just remember just being in preschool.
And like what? What'd you see? Like,
I mean,
Who did
just
you see?
fucking my classmates. I remember vividly this one time, this kid named Bobby.
yeah.
He was just walking around, just, doing whatever preschoolers do. And there was this other kid. I'm pretty sure his name was Derek. He was swinging a big ass block around. This kid, Bobby, didn't see what was happening, walked right in the middle of that shit. He got hit in the fucking head, split his head open. And I'm like, God damn, like,
That's his first trauma.
Little
You see that?
4-year-old me was like, holy shit! Like, and this kid had bleached blonde hair, so he's looking like Ric Flair.
See how
like he just got
vividly you
fucking
remember? That's his
bashed
first
in the head with
traumatic.
a steel chair. He's busted wide open. I'm like, oh shit! Like in my head, I'm like, wow, that's life. Obviously, I'm 4 years old, so I'm not thinking it like that. But in my head, I'm like, damn, shit just happens to you quick like that, doesn't it?
Nigga, what's your first memory ever that you can remember? Is it around 4 years old?
I think
Without notice, it's between 4 and 5, and it's always a traumatic experience. What's your first?
I had shit myself too in
I
preschool,
think,
so
yeah, it was like running into the door.
See? See? Pain. What's your first, first memory?
It's all rooted in fear.
What's your
But
very
get
first
my ass
memory?
whooped by my daddy, getting hung upside down. He'll tear
See?
my ass up.
And that's my very first memory. I was in preschool, just like this nigga, 4 years old in Philadelphia. And I was kissing on a girl in my class, and the teacher complained. I went home. My dad whooped my ass.
damn, this
And
has been
I
a player
remember-
since day one, huh?
Well, in the black community, we get our ass whooped.
Yeah.
Like,
And my
beat.
dad said, "You embarrassing me." I remember he whooped my ass. I don't even remember crying, but I remember looking in the mirror and said, "Damn, Dad, you made my legs and my ass red, my butt red. And then he was like, yeah, you do it again, I'm going to tear your ass up. Every memory we said was a traumatic memory, and it was between 4 and 5.
But it don't have to be like that. That just was your experience. Some people you would ask what their earliest memory, it'd be beautiful.
But it's always usually 4 or 5. And it's usually traumatic.
But that just shows the reflection of your reality. There's other realities. Some people don't go through trauma, bro. We can't normalize trauma,
everybody
bro.
goes through trauma.
That's not true,
Everybody,
bro.
you can't escape trauma in this life.
That's not true, bro.
People be hiding it, bro.
Bro, do not confuse suffering with trauma, bro. Trauma changes the way you think, bro. You understand that? So whatever trauma, bro, when something traumatic happens to you, it changes the way you think. When you get in a bad car accident, you almost fucking die, it changed how you get in that car every day after that.
What is trauma simplified?
What you mean with it simplified?
What is trauma simplified?
In a very intense experience that's traumatic or dramatic.
That causes what?
Stress on the brain.
Or pain, right?
It don't have to cause pain. It can cause stress. You can,
and what is stress?
Look, for example, I have a son. I leave him in the fucking house for 3 days straight. He ain't in pain. He hurt. Where the fuck my dad? He's traumatized. I need somebody.
But he's in pain too.
Maybe after the third day, the first day, where the fuck is my mom and dad? I'm scared. I don't need to be in pain.
Which is pain, though. Is mental
you
pain.
You can say that, bro, but it don't need to be physical pain.
You right. It don't gotta be physical.
I need somebody. Where my fucking dad?
I don't mean to fucking laugh, but that shit was kind of funny.
On the other side of the coin.
I'm just saying, everybody don't go through trauma,
But
bro.
no, listen. On the other side of the coin,
most black people, yes.
But listen, on the other side of the coin,
and Hispanic,
trauma is the only thing that changes things.
I agree.
Trauma is the only thing that gets things in motion.
I agree.
Just like when you fucking a bitch, right. When you fucking a female.
Long scroll.
Okay.
Hey,
left stroke. Listen.
Hey, round the boat.
When you get pussy though, like if you simplify, that's trauma because you
beating it up. Hey,
she need a break.
Yeah, I can agree.
That's trauma. It's like she's going through emotions. Like it's trauma. And then even when a baby's born, it's trauma. It's like, oh my god, I'm in pain. But something.
Man, y'all not ready for this.
Hey,
man.
Trauma moves the world.
Why you beating the pussy? Real love making nigga, you want to be
but
soft
still,
and tender that pussy. As soon as you put it in, it's over, nigga. You sit there beating that pussy, nigga. Why you beating it, nigga? This is love, tender care.
Yes, but even if you grind it, it's still trauma to the woman.
I'm saying,
she gonna say, I need a break.
Real sex, you don't need to beat that, nigga.
No, but if
2 seconds, 2 minutes, you nothing.
It's still like it's still like
man. We watch too much porn, bro.
No,
real love, bro.
No, nigga.
You just stick that thing in. That's enough.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. But you still are like you're stretching walls. You're rubbing flesh on flesh. It's trauma.
Yeah.
So trauma moves everything. It moves everything, and that's what I mean. Like you got to take the physical to understand the spiritual. Anything that's going on in the physical, it'll explain the spiritual.
It reflects the spiritual.
Yeah, it reflects. So you got to look a little bit deeper. And once you look a little bit deeper, you'll start seeing it.
I agree.
Just like you need the light to illuminate the dark.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you need pain to gain. You can never gain anything in this life. Physical, spiritual, metaphorical, mental, if you don't go through pain. When you working out, you're sore. Oh, don't touch me, nigga, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my arms are but guess what? After you ain't gained.
Bruh,
you know
the
what I mean?
most trippiest thing about this life, bruh, the only reason you see the dark is because of the light.
That's what I'm saying. And just like a woman, she's in pain. Oh, I'm having contractions. Oh, I'm 10 minutes. Oh, breathe. You're in fucking so much pain. But guess what? You gain a life.
Bro, you wouldn't even know what darkness looked like if there wasn't for light.
That's
so deep,
that's
bro.
the paradox in our life, bro. And it's so weird. Like you could never figure it out. But that's why I say embrace the pain. Just learn.
To see
hold
is
on.
to know.
Hold
to
on.
not know is not to see.
Hold on. Embrace that fucking pain. Take that shit. Because guess what's coming after pain? Gain. Unless you negative. If you negative on it, and you're not like taking a lesson from your pain, you're gonna have to go through more pain.
Yeah.
But no matter what, how much pain you go through, you're gonna go through gain. Even the biblical stories, that's the metaphor. In Egypt, Moses, they were getting whipped, slaves. Right. They had to go through the Red Sea. All the 7 plagues, that's pain. Guess what? At the end, we're free. My people, it don't matter. Like, no matter what, everything comes from pain. All gain comes from pain.
Hey.
That's not that. That's it. Seems like what's the word? Like
Cliche.
cliche.
Hey,
But
it's
real.
only cliche because it's true.
That's real.
That's the only reason it's cliche.
Yeah.
Because it's true shit. I think we can leave
bro,
it off on that. That shit was fucking.
That's a good episode,
pain,
though.
no
Hey,
gain,
shit,
bro.
facts.
It's a hard
We fucking. It started out a little slow, but once we got the juices flowing, that
Right.
shit was fucking
You might
flowing.
have to edit
I
it
love
to where we turned up.
I love
But
it.
no, this shit was fun.
You might
I like doing
Hey,
shit
man,
like this.
make sure y'all comment and tell us what y'all think, man. I'm curious to know
Yeah,
what,
for
what
real,
y'all
man. Come
thought.
on, man.
Because
Like-
this ain't no mediocre thoughts. Like
Yeah.
these are heavy things. Worth
Don't be watching
comment.
hidden like, oh, I watched this shit.
These
Man,
worth.
comment, man.
These
Like,
topics
hit us
worth
up.
commenting on. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to
agree.
hear what y'all
Hit
got
us
to
up,
say.
bro. Like, get part of the conversation. Like, be a free mind. Be a part of it. Don't just sit there. Don't be a ghost. Don't be, oh, I don't want niggas to know I'm looking. Man, come on, fuck all that shit.
Real shit.
Like, be
Real
a part of that shit. Like,
Real
this
shit.
nigga Eric, he put his shit in here.
Bruh.
He organized it. He put
Just
the shit
remember
in.
this, D-Law.
We put our shit in. We think, like, let's get on this
The
shit.
only reason you know is because you see.
Exactly.
You don't need eyes to see.
You right.
No, you don't.
To
And
know
guess
is
what?
to see.
Close your eyes and picture a beach.
To see is to
picture
know.
a blue ocean, palm trees, sand. You can see all that shit without your eyes.
It's all given to you though.
Don't say shit with your mouth. Say black in your mind. You gonna hear black without your mouth and without your ears. Say black. You heard that shit. That's your spirit, man. That's what we gotta tap into. That's what you saying, nigga.
Shit.
That's what we gotta tap into.
Life without no
These
light is like
senses
being in
keep
the
us.
womb.
These senses, these cells. We gonna get too deep, bro. But we in cells,
About
nigga.
to-
That's prison. Our rib cage is bars, nigga, like a prison. This is a prison, bro. Like, stay in here. Free your fucking mind, man.
Shit.
We getting
Hey,
deep,
we
bro.
go. Hey, listen, we're
Hey.
gonna do this again. No
Hey.
doubt, we're gonna do this again, Mike.
There's
we're
a
gonna,
reason why they call it a prison cell. We got cells, nigga.
Mike. We're trying to make this a more regular occurrence for you to get on here so we can talk this shit.
Hell
D-Law, you already know we've had you on here a few times. This is good. You get me connected with people.
Hell yeah, you're a
Johnny
real
Maserati. I know you didn't speak
Pure.
much, but when
Hey,
you
he got
did,
into it
when
though
you
when it
did
mattered.
though, when
Speak
you
much,
did
but he
though,
said a lot.
exactly. When you did, you know, you
My
got
dog
your
right
words
there.
out there. So I do appreciate this. Go ahead and y'all can plug yourselves up as far as social media accounts, anything that y'all want people to follow, shit like that. Go ahead, John. We'll start with you.
Johnny Maserati, JohnnyMazzarati. That's Instagram, that's YouTube, yeah, everything.
Word. D-Lo.
D.LAW2
Hey.
RAW. D.Law2 Raw. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. You know what I mean? Check my music out. Podcasts like this, everything. Free your fucking mind.
Mike.
Yeah,
Or
man,
die.
you already know, man. Just follow me on Instagram, Florida Finest One. You know what I'm saying? And stay blessed, man.
Yes, sir. And that's 197 in the books. Like I said, we're gonna have more conversation like this. I
Got
love
to.
this type of shit. This is the type of shit that's gonna free people. That's gonna be able to inspire people. That's gonna make people do what you want to do with your life, and that's what we're here for. Everybody love everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Deuces. That was beautiful.
Hey, I'm about to change
Another
my
one
name
for the books.
to D Morpheus, baby.
Hey, bro, do that shit.
D
dog.
Morpheus, baby.
New ARP fit right on my jeans. Pop 2 pills, go chase my dreams. Never stay down, can't fuck with the team. Play with the money, gon' be a crime scene. I got the green, the pills, the white. 2 Glocks on me don't mean I can't fight. Still gon' die if you try. Still gon' ride with the fire. I hang with the killers, the robbers, the scammers, but I can't hang with no slackers. Nah, pimp game strong, I don't got a slapper. Smoking on the backwood, smoking. Still wish a nigga would. Florida shit, I just hit a jug. Bitch, I'm on the top floor, no nigga wish he could. You wishing. Stepping on shit, just check my forces. Living this street shit, don't gotta force it. Cut her off, she was too boring. I like to fucking record it. New bitch and she gorgeous. Pop 2 Eddies ain't no good morning. In the streets I move accordingly. Pussy niggas be avoiding me. New ARP fit right on my jeans. Pop 2 pills, go chase my dreams. Never stay down, can't fuck with the team. Play with the money, gon' be a crime scene. I got the green, the pills, the white. 2 Glocks on me don't mean I can't fight. Still gon' die if you try. Still gon' ride with the fire.
New Mossberg, keep cops scared. All my words worth 100 birds. If you serve back in the 90s today, you wouldn't have to work. Money my cologne, you can smell it on my shirt. I was penny pinching all up in the dirt. Wanna be a boss, gotta put in that work. Wanna feel gain, gotta feel pain first. Turn your pain to champagne, turn your trauma to commas. Now it's Benihana's. Used to be McDonald's, now we chillin' in the Bahamas. Fall asleep in vaginas, twin Maseratis. Me and Johnny riding, whew.